Hello and welcome, friends. You are watching Lognarok, a Twitch channel where we play Dungeons and Dragons on Mondays, 7 p.m. until 10 p.m., roughly. And we play PUBG. That's the other big thing we do here is a lot of PUBG. This weekend we had just gotten done with Patreon Games, which is part of the Viva La Dirt League community, where the Viva La Dirt League crew plays with their patrons. And I have news that next Patreon Games, which is the start of April, first Saturday of April, I will not be attending. I have a trip to go see my mom. So it's not bad news. It's just I personally won't be in Patreon Games. But welcome everybody to episode number 14, Birth of the Red Dragon. If this is your first time checking out the stream, if this is your first time, everything you can find on YouTube. So just Lognarok is my YouTube. I should probably link it to my Twitch or something. But we're going to go into the characters quick. There's a couple people missing today, but we'll go over who's here, and then we will go over a quick recap, and then we'll get started, and then we'll just jump right in. I think with less people today, who knows what that'll open up for character dialogue, etc. But we're going to head into the adventuring lobby now. Hello, friends. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Yes is a good answer. It's better than no. It's the no thing that gets me. Going around the horn. Do you guys see Discord the same way I do? Like, do you see Garrett at the top left?
Yeah.
And then you see two lake kooks?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So why don't we just start at the top left, and then we'll go to the bottom right, and then the middle can pick up from there. Left to right, right to left. So starting with you, Garrett.
So my name is Brian. I play a human artificer named Garrett. And up until recently, the party knows me as only Garrett. Although I just showed the fact that I had taken the identity, or at least assumed the identity of Mr. Wonderman.
Mr. Wonderman, who is the opposing politician, which we'll get to in a story recap. Next up, we'll go with Tamir. Paging Dr. Tammy.
Hello.
Hello.
So, my name is Tamir, and I play Eliard. Eliard is a Eldritch Knight, and is also a Fire Ganassi. And last episode, he was trying to acquire some helmets, and has been met with some resistance. So he's still trying to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. And you'll also be playing a special person, huh? Do you want to quickly go over? I don't have your token ready yet. I'm whipping it up quick. But do you want to go over who you're, or do you want to save that until they get in?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay, what color do you want the token ring to be?
Let's make it green or brown, whichever is easiest for you. I don't know if there's like a
brown
color. All right, sweet.
There's no green allowed. Green is saved for Getafix. Cool. And then next up, we'll do the bottom right of the Zoom caller or the discard.
Oh, me?
Peyo. Yeah, I believe that's you. I don't have it open now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, name's Kevin. I play Peyo Marasan. He's a Side Knight and a Ranger. He's from another dimension. He used to be a gladiator, he distrusts most people and distrusts magic. Um, but you know, he can teleport around and stuff, and he's a wanderer, and he's got a wolf that he named Wolf. Very creative.
Hmm. I like the part was like, oh, very, doesn't really trust anybody, doesn't trust any of that, but he can teleport.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, he didn't, there's a whole lot of stuff, going on with him. Very, just untrustworthy towards other people, a little rough, but he can teleport.
Totally.
Erizo.
Oh, ho. My name is Jose, playing Erizo, our local ranger hunter, Eric Cochran Birdman. Yeah, so definitely making some good progress. Now being in the clans, we'll see what adventures we get. The strip club definitely has me riled up, see if I find any bird ladies in there. And having pieces to the circlet, knowing that on that little venture, and hopefully see if do a little bit of a search around this area where we're currently at to see if I find a lead on what I need. Which is go ahead.
Yeah, no, you keep going. I want you to focus on that. Keep going.
Which is remember that it's avoiding abyssal undead and going for trying to find some fey undead, fey creature bones. Let's see what I find.
Find the bones of a fey creature. Very good. And one thing I wanted to apologize, when I was designing the strip club, I totally did not make an Aarakocra stripper. I apologize. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sure a lady there will still like a nice red cock.
That's a pun because you're a bird.
All right, Tammy.
Oh my gosh. That's too rich. Here I am just trying to do some last minute creation of stuff, and I'm distracted by red cock now. Cool.
You're right about that one.
Feathery too.
Feathery indeed. And I'll flash a picture of that red cock we're talking about. I was away from the game board. I was showing you guys the characters as they came up. Here, this is the red cock we were talking about. The red cockerel.
Oh.
And then I want to show Peyo Morsan as well. This is Peyo. Very nice. Channeling that mystical blue energy. Very good. Last episode, you guys had picked up at a fair that was put on by Marco Wonderman, the opposing politician running for governor, running against your candidate, which is Lander Dawnstar. You have come all the way out to the clans to Peyo needed to get a longbow, and also just come out to this farther area and build support for Lander Dawnstar. The population is huge for butchering. So there's like this yellow line here. It's kind of hard to see. I just made it yellow so it would blend in enough to, not be too jarring. But that is about a 9-mile gap. Otherwise, each one of these squares is a quarter mile or is a mile. I can't remember what I ruled it, literally. Yeah, it's quarter mile. And it actually looks on the map 2.5, but it's actually 9 or 12 miles or whatever. I just didn't have as much space on my grid paper. So they came all the way out here to make sure this outer satellite that ranges cattle, butchers them, and a lot of the people, they're big in supporting local business. They're very traditional here. They also make a lot of money off the war by the Empire buying the butchered processed meat. They don't necessarily raise the cattle, but they butcher the meat. And they process it and they send it out. So there's a lot of butchery that goes on here. And at the fairgrounds, the mayor, Marco Wonderman, the politician, had brought Getafix into a corner, into a private room, and changed into the shape of their traveling companion Garrett and said like, "Don't worry, it's me," and then changed back and left, and then the Marco Wonderman invited Getafix to sit by him at the dinner table, gave him a little note that said, "Meet me at the Musky Mare tonight at 2 a.m." And the Musky Mare is just like a local late night club. And the adventure then went through like there was a dance scene. Nerva Birch, our abjuration wizard in the party, she had sat down with some like gothic people who were off to the side eating fruits and veggies and leafy greens and not all the smoked meats. Zark Muckerberg, this meat smoker in the clans, a lot of smoked meats and other smoked meats there. Nerva Birch had met this weird kind of gothic group who were listening to Massive Attack playlists. And Getafix showed up and scared them all away. Just at his presence. It was kind of weird. And that was kind of creepy. And Nerva was asked to stop by in the morning again if she wanted an herbal package, because these people ran the Black Swan Apothecary. Now it's 2 hours before 2 a.m., so it's midnight. And you guys are back at the Red Oak Inn, and I believe that's the inn you're staying at, I can't remember. And you guys are collectively in a room, planning out what's going down, and suddenly Getafix holds onto his stomach, and he's like, "Oh, yabu dabu," and it looks like he probably ate way too much smoked meat, and his eyes start to flutter back, and this like shining light shimmers like in the sky in the air around him, and it like beams into his eyes, and then he just drops back and hits the bed. And Nerva Birch, the wizard, the abjuration wizard, she runs up and she's like, "What the fuck?" And she starts thumbing through her books, making some medicine checks, and she's just like, "What the hell is wrong with him?" And she says, "You guys better take the point. You boy, because it's just right now Erizo and Peyo. It's just the two of you with Nerva and Getafix." And so with Getafix passed out and Nerva assisting him, Erizo and Peyo, it's just the two of you. As Nerva says, "You guys should probably take point on this. I don't know what's going on with Getafix." After she spent a couple minutes trying to like heal him and figure out what's wrong, it seems like he's in a deep sleep. But if it seems like we're meeting, last thing Getafix was mentioning is that we were meeting with Garrett at the Musky Mare. We're meeting with Marco Wonderman, who's actually Garrett, at the Musky Mare at 2 a.m. And I think since it's a gentleman's club, it would be appropriate if you two dogs, literally you two ate smoked meat off the floor with Peyo's wolf last episode. So she says it's probably best if you two dogs just do this on your own and go to this gentleman's club on your own. But you should give Getafix and I some room, because I'm going to be doing some magic shit here. So if you guys want to go over to one of your rooms. And dismisses you two.
Sounds good. Well, Peyo, seems like Nerva's trying to get a hold of that. I, for one, won't be able to help out much. Hopefully they're able to figure out that. But seeing as how we still have the note, Nerva's occupied, Getafix is down for the count. I feel we should probably try and investigate and meet up with Garrett at the Mare.
Wait, do we know that it's Garrett?
Yeah. Getafix. Well, you don't trust Getafix. It's just that you know that Getafix told you that Marco Wonderman said that they were. It's, you know what I mean? It's like Getafix was told by Marco Wonderman that they were Garrett, and Garrett said, "Hey, it's me, remember, like, meet me at the Musky Mare tonight at 2 a.m.
What do your instincts tell you, Peyo?
And he told you guys that. He expo dumped it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
All right, but you do have to remember we're there to work, so you may have to keep your drinking to a sustainable level here, a functional level, if you will.
I pull out my whip and I say, "Do you want to say that again?"
Gladly, and I repeat myself.
And I
Any
say,
questions?
"There will be no one that tells me what to do, but I will go with you." And I snap the whip.
That's cute.
Ooh.
Getting a little spicy for the gentleman's club.
Yeah.
All
Just wait
right.
till I use it as a handcuff.
Ooh, there you go. All right. Well, so you're prepared. Not afraid with that. Definitely, we should definitely go in there prepared. However, we may get asked to drop weapons at the door, seeing as how it may or may not. We should prepare in case that if we want to take any weapons inside.
I
Or do
put
you
the
think-
whip. I use the whip to tie my pants up as a belt.
Very cool.
I think all my stuff may be a little bit too big, unless. I don't know if you'll let me able to try to stow away one of the short swords I got. I have no idea how big we're talking about here.
It'd be kind of hard.
Okay, no worries. I mean, I still got talons, so I can make do with that.
Yeah, true.
All right. All right, that'll do.
That'll do,
And,
pig.
All right, let's make our way to the inn. Do you know where it is, Peyo?
You guys would know just by like the town is only like a quarter mile in radius, so it's easy to walk across in like 5-6 minutes from area to area. It's only a couple blocks big. You could probably see where it was at. Like you could probably
And-
tell where it's at. Yeah.
Peyo's wanderer thing, he's got an excellent memory for maps and geographies. He can recall that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys head to the Musky Mare, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Is Wolf with us?
Wolf can follow you, yeah. And as you walk out of the Red Oak, yeah, Wolf, he's about still probably about 10, 15, 20 yards away from you. But you see him like looks kind of sleepy, but just like notices that you aren't staying the night, like you aren't going to bed yet. So Wolf like gets up as he notices you aren't going to bed and just kind of like follows you on the outskirts a little bit of the town.
Okay.
Also very full from all the smoked meats that they got to eat today. And you guys head over to the Musky Mare. And let me pull up, see if I wrote anything. Yeah, so I almost read... So when I write my lore, I do like regular type is just like what I know. It's like DM knowledge. But then I write and I italicize what I read out loud. And I just completely didn't focus on the sheet at all. I almost just started reading, and the first sentence is like not something that you guys should hear. And I almost just like ba 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 ba, and you guys would have been like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Okay, the Musky Mare is a cozy little spot for travelers and locals alike. Most people go there for the appetites of the flesh, but certainly don't skip out on ordering the pizza. Business seems good tonight. A handful of the crowd outside you recognizes you from the party, especially as you guys were the dulcimer band and the break dancer, right? You guys had some awesome
That's
films.
right.
So people notice you right away as you walk up there. And they start cheering for you guys a little bit, like, oh, some of the Lander crew, the late night Lander crew's here, and they start giving you like a little hoot and applause, kind of cheering you guys on. The Musky Mare, you can tell, does not close as long as there are patrons willing to throw coins into the bucket. how a gentleman's club works is there are buckets on the corners, and you don't like throw dollar bills, you toss them into the bucket. And as you guys keep walking through the, people are cheering you on and laughing. Some of the guys who you had originally spoke with are there that you had helped convince to vote for Land, and you got a good scores against them. And at the door, there is a beautiful half-elf taking like cover charges. And she says, that's 2 silver coins to get in, gentlemen.
Evening, my
For
family.
both of us, or
For the both of you.
I got you.
2 silver coins each.
Oh, I got you.
For the both of you. 2 silver coins.
I pay her 4 coins.
Welcome in. We have a limited menu tonight, as a lot of our stuff has been gone through. Quite busy with the politicians in town. But if you guys would like, private dances are still going on. Those are a gold piece each. Just speak to one of the dancers. Our bottle service does come with a lounge area. However, both of our lounges are currently occupied. So you can find pizza, apple ciders, shines, and fermented grape spirits all at the bar or at your table. I will be doing rounds in just a moment if you want to get situated.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
who's in the lounges?
Well, we've got a couple locals here who usually occupy the lounges most nights. I don't think they sleep much. They spend a lot of their time here. Great patrons, really easy, humble guys. And the other one is a stranger by the name of Mark Handiwork or Hardwork. He's not from here.
He is a lot of hard work. I don't blame you. Do you think he would mind if we headed over to his direction?
That's not up to me, sir. That's his table. He can do with it what he pleases.
Can
But
you point me in that direction?
Sure, come on in. And she points you into the musky mare. And, yeah, welcome. Cue massive attack.
I hope you had a nice medieval strip club theme for the interlude we get later.
And so these are the dancers. These are the beautiful. This is the entertainment for tonight. I was editing this token on my lunch break at work, and I was like, how can I search for a token without getting kicked off my work computer? But I found I typed in half-elf dancer, and that was good. So it's fine. Didn't have to breach anything. But you guys come on in. You see the locals that are sitting on the lounge next to you. As you walk in, there is a bard that's playing this like deep bass music, and there's other music coming from other places. There's no telling where it's coming from, but it's this like boom 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 boom. It's like bassy like guitar coming from this bard. There's just a bard in the center of the floor, and he's smiling and just playing away. You see, also right when you walk in, you see a gentleman standing over at a table with some dice and some cards. He looks like this. You see him standing there, he's just having a good time.
It's Andy Serkis.
And then you also see this person. They look like a monk. You can tell by like the tattoos on them. Wrapped up bandages, but they have like their whole table is just full of pizza. And Tamir, do you want to introduce your character? Oh, hold on. I have you muted on Discord, I think. If you're talking. Go ahead, try again. You want to introduce your monk?
The name's Ruh Dorn. I came for the pizza.
I think now he's muted.
No, I heard him.
Test.
Yeah, we heard you. Say it again, though. This is fun.
The name's Ruh Dorn. a game for the pizza.
Yeah, you got a table just like littered with just like tons of like wet paper plates that are covered in grease. Just got like other pizza on it. And a gentleman from the kitchen busts open the door, and he just comes over and delivers you some more pizza. And goes back.
I love being on a sabbatical.
And then across the room, you guys can see in the lounge, Garrett. You can see Garrett in this private lounge area on the other side of the map.
Very interesting music as I walk in and just bop my head to the music as we go.
You do the dubstep bird with the big wings out.
The Peyo scanning. Oh, I'm not saying Peyo. Just scanning. I'm guessing you already mentioned we're able to see him there.
Yep. It's dim lit, but you guys can still see across and see Garrett. You see Garrett just like, what's Garrett doing right now, sitting on that couch?
Who's he with?
Kind of sitting back and watching, looking around, doing the Strider thing.
Oh, nice, hood up.
Just
He's
kind
by
of hanging,
himself.
playing the stranger aspect.
Nice. Yeah, and he's by himself, just sitting on the lounge with his hood up.
Yep.
Peyo, looks like Garrett is over there in the lounge as we were told. Well,
Yep.
Having our suspicion there.
And Peyo beelines it over to Garrett.
I follow.
You said beeline. What do you mean? Are you like sprinting in my direction?
No, I'm walking at a rapid pace.
Like with his hands covering his eyes to not be distracted.
No, like
No, okay.
It doesn't even come into contact. I mean, he's a gladiator, right? Like he's seen disturbing things before, right?
Yeah.
And beautiful women have never like he flirts, but
right, but he's not a simp.
Right. So like he loves the beautiful women, but he is also
Eyes on the prize.
really wanting to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't trust Garrett from the beginning.
Oh, I see. That's why he's walking over there with intent.
Yeah. And goes up and talks to and says, Garrett, I didn't take you for one of a man of perversions.
So where else do you think we can get a private setting and we can talk and be unheard?
The toilet.
This doesn't look very private, man.
At least we have the noise to try to block that out.
Yeah, you can. It seems pretty.
So here's the
it does
thing,
seem
right?
pretty discreet. Yeah.
Like the lounge itself, that red section, that's like drapes coming down, right?
Yeah.
Like,
no,
this is like a private room.
Those aren't drapes. Those are that's like velvet rope. That's like the lounge. It's like the like the VIP. So that way you can still see the dancer. You can still see the dancers. It's just like the bottle service area. But dude, it's like there's like nobody over in that area. The closest person to you is the bard, and they're just like wanging a dubstep beat on a lute. So, I mean,
I'm gonna.
Why don't if you want discretion, this is a pretty discreet spot. Like you did pick a really great job coming to a gentleman's club.
Peyo's just being antagonistic.
That's fine. Yeah, the expression on my face did not change. Did not change. It's kind of stoic but bland. Just kind of really focused.
Sure.
As if I'm not really messing around.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Why are both of you here?
No, man. We already know why we're here.
specifically
We're a group.
I specifically
Why are you
gave
here?
Getafix a note. Getafix has a note. Should have a note.
And you likely poisoned him. Why are you here?
So here's the thing. You would not be successful against Marco. I know this. I've spent time in the city, running around Oxton, listening to what everyone is doing, paying attention to a lot of the nobles, the aristocrats there. Specifically that night that we rushed in to the governor's party. There are things happening beyond your control, beyond the campaign control, that needed intervention.
Why should we trust you?
You have no reason to trust me.
I don't.
Oh, okay, and so why are you here then?
Why would I believe
come and
anything
talk
that you
to me?
just said?
Okay. So what is the point of this conversation if you're not going to believe anything I say? Erizo.
Huh? Yeah, he like turns his head. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm distracted by the dancer over here. But overhearing this, I believe Peyo literally just asked you what you are doing here, and that's the answer we're trying to get here.
And I've
The other
responded
thing-
with that there are forces working beyond the power of your campaign that will cause your campaign to fail.
This cloudiness and your response get one or you're as Wonderman right now, right?
No, he's Garrett. You see Garrett.
No, I'm
Garrett,
Garrett.
okay.
Yeah.
Your cloudiness with your response, Garrett, is not helping you. If you really want us to, stay connected with you in terms of something going down, you're gonna have to give us a little bit more detail to really understand just what the hell, what you're doing on your end, why, and more so how long you've been portraying as Wonderman.
I'm just gonna point kind of at the chair, or like the little seats next to me. Like, come closer. These kinds of things can't be spoken too loudly. This is one of the better places to speak them. We still have no idea about the prying ears going on. If you come and sit next to me, we could discuss things.
I look at Peyo and and try to be like, you okay with that? Just by eye contact, not saying anything.
I feel like you could do that. Like you could look at the seat and be like, Look at the seat, raise your eyebrows.
Peyo distrusts him. Peyo does not want to be by this guy anymore. He thinks he's full of shit. So he's gonna go.
Why don't you
and-
roll an insight check?
Okay. What's that?
Oof. Erizo, as you sit down on the couch, as you plop down, do you want to roll an insight or do you want to let Peyo roll with advantage? Don't talk numbers. Try not to metagame.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay, Peyo, let it rip again. So you rolled a 9 the first time and then a 10 the second time. It's too bad the two wisest people in the group are occupied. But yeah, Peyo, you can definitely continue to have your thoughts of not trusting him, but it's kind of, you're getting a little closer to the middle ground, I'd say. You definitely, as you look at him right now and listen to him, you don't see signs that he's lying, but you also don't fashion any belief that he could be telling the truth. It's doesn't really leave you with much as you try to gain an insight on him.
Yeah, he doesn't trust him, and he saw the guy with the pizza, and he is no longer interested. So he's gonna go hang out with Ruh Dorn and try to get some pizza.
Okay. What do you say to Ruh Dorn as you walk up?
Hello, sir. I see you got pizza. May I have a slice?
Ruh Dorn lifts his head from the eating frenzy, and just quickly, like without even thinking, just pulls a piece and just shoves it in his face. Well, go right ahead there, buddy. Looks like you're kind of hungry.
Oh, I'm starved. Even though I'm not.
Yeah, you've got a high metabolism.
Right.
But then as I say that, I grab his wrist, and I don't look like I would be able to like inflict him out like a little bit of pain with like my wrist, or sorry, with my I don't seem like I have a big very firm grip, but I do. And I say, just keep your eyes on your pockets. This place has been known to have some thrifty kind of individuals.
As it's not alarming to just grab his wrists. But yeah, hey, give him direct eye contact. Oh, Tamir, I'm gonna send you who I think you're role playing as, and you're gonna laugh so hard. I know you're not thinking about this person right now, but anyways, very good. Peyo's enjoying this pizza with this guy. Garrett, Erizo, talk to us. What's the conversation look like, Nye?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of look over at one of the bar ladies and just kind of, put my hand up and signal towards her to bring over a couple drinks. Hey, Erizo, what do you want?
I'll take any ale that they got. That's fine with me.
Right, and then I'm just gonna hold up 2 fingers just to bring it over.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me grab my fucking tab. Okay. Yeah, and she starts walking over. The lady who was at the door, Erizo, she walks up and she goes, let's see here. Hold on a second.
Garrett, your photo icon on Roll20 popped up at the perfect time that lady walked up to us.
Hell yeah.
And she comes up to you and she says, "Hello, gentlemen. Shall I bring drinks?" And she looks at you. She looks at you, Garrett, because you put your fingers up.
I'll have whatever's strongest.
The shine is the strongest. You'll like the shine. It is the strongest. She does some like cute dancing stuff because this is a gentleman's club.
My head feathers pop up.
Yep. And then she takes off to go and bring back some spirits. She stops off at Peyo and Ruh Dorn and asks, "What shall you have, gentlemen? Any drinks for you, pizza mans?"
I turn to the monk because I still haven't asked his name, and ask him, "What are you having, friend? It's on me. Thanks for the pizza."
Well, I'm all think I've had all the pizza I could stomach for this evening, but thank you though.
We asked if you wanted a drink.
Lassie, do I look like I drink?
Lassie. Oh, you said that to the server.
No, Peyo asked me, right?
Yeah,
If I
but
wanted
did you
to
say
drink.
Lassie?
Yeah.
You said that to me?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I have been biting my fucking tongue so hard this whole time because the minute Kevin started role playing with the whip, I was like, "Fuck!" now this random monk's calling him a lassie. I was like, oh fuck. I wish I could be there to hold Peyo back. Like, just no.
Yeah. So Peyo's eyes go, flaming blue, and he looks straight at at the monk,
Yeah.
and says, "I appreciate the pizza. I really do. But call me a lassie again, and I will cut you."
You guys have all your weapons too. They were never checked at the door.
They were never checked. I'm very aware of that.
This is a rural community.
And I brandish my greatsword. Do we have an
Whoa.
understanding?
Easy there, friend. I didn't mean to insult you. If I knew you were that as soft on the inside as you are on the outside, I would have kept my mouth shut.
Had I
How
known
about
you
you
were
go-
a man, this funny. Yeah, keep going. Sorry, I interrupted.
How about you go back to your friends there if I'm a little too much for you?
Did you just call me soft?
I don't know. Did I call you soft?
And then suddenly, Peyo, as you're like holding your great sword, a really soft pair of breasts just like land on top of your hands as the server says, as just these large breasts just fall right into your hands, and they actually like go around your greatsword, this is an 18 plus stream. If you're not 18, get out. Like titty fucking. The boobs go around the sword, and she says,
Would she cut herself?
No, she's very great. Well, here's a dexterity check from a professional dancer. Oh yeah, great, awesome. It was a 37. And
Oh my gosh.
she says the only thing soft in this building are my supple breasts. And she turns and she like looks over her shoulder at you, Ruh Dorn, and then she like grabs your hand and like puts it on her waist, and she says, "How about we be friends? And I bring a round of drinks to everybody here. You two play nice, because I would hate," and she says it kind of like in a cute way, "because I would hate to bounce one of you out of here." And then she very slowly just rubs a finger down your cheek, Peyo, in the most calming way possible. And she leaves to go grab a round of shots.
I've got my eyes on you, monk.
Mm.
And Peyo goes, as she's coming back, he grabs the shot and says, "I'll not have drinks with the likes of you."
Oh,
and
sure.
goes and checks out the gambling.
Okay. Ruh Dorn, you get a shot at your table. You take a shot from the tray.
I don't.
Okay. And she just smiles at you and she goes, "My apologies, monk. I forgot." And she heads over to Erizo and Garrett, and she says that the 2 shine drinks are going to cost you 2 silver pieces for the 2 shine drinks. And then there was another 2 shots of the house special for you guys on the house.
I had their
Thank you, and I'm gonna flip her a gold.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. And she says that I'm gonna not say this in character because it'd be too much for me to say in character to you right now, Brian. She says, maybe you've earned yourself a private dance later.
Speaking of privacy, if we could have some in this lounge, that would be fantastic. Look for
And
my signals.
She's absolutely naked, but she puts her hand over her chest as if she's wearing pearls. She goes, "My apologies," and she heads back to the floor. And she goes to the other lounge. Garrett and Erizo, Garrett, Erizo, Peyo, you guys have drinks, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I took my shot already.
Cool. Why don't the three of you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna look at Erizo, grab one of the shot glasses, hand one to him, clink it in his hand, and down it goes.
Okay.
Look. 19 for Erizo.
19 for Peyo.
11.
Okay. Garrett, I need you to roll. Whoa, that's cool. I just noticed your symbol on Roll20. That's cool. I need you to
It's
roll.
always been that. That's
Oh,
the
really?
funny part. Yeah.
That's what's really funny. I need you to roll me a d12.
Three.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Behind the screen, you have no idea what's going on. And how does your conversation carry on, Erizo and Garrett? As you guys have now had some drinks and you're sitting on the couch, on the lounge.
So I'm just gonna look at Erizo and kind of narrow my eyes a little bit, just kind of up and down. So okay, well, so hear me out. Listen to what's going on. Take it for what it's worth. The thing is, this war will never end. The people of this land will be sucked dry, worked into nothingness. I could care less about them. Sephiron needs to go for other reasons. Now, if you could allow me to keep some of the things to myself, look at it this way. The faster the war effort moves against Sephiron, the faster Sephiron is out of this world. Faster way to move the war effort is to break the comfort that they're currently in. How do you do that? You break the supply lines. You cause emergency. How do you break the supply lines? You break the supplies. You take out the merchant contracts. You starve the people. You starve the lines. You create a little fire under their ass, per se. We push them forward. No longer do we want them just to sit here. Now, how do you go about easily breaking the contracts? You go to the source, correct? Well, who heads the source? Marco Wonderman. Is it starting to make sense now?
Whoa, big ol' mind fuck right there.
Garrett.
So let me get this straight.
Hold on, I just want to say, Garrett, holy fuck, man, your encrypted language is so encrypted. It's impressive. It's impressive how you're conveying so much.
I've had 2 weeks to think of this.
Yeah, and I'm totally seeing like you with like hood up, holding this empty shot glass after you failed that wisdom save. You're kind of just like shaking your head a little, like trying to like shake the drink off, you know, while like explaining to Erizo, like, dude, like, yeah. So Erizo, continue. My bad.
You're good. I was just gonna say, So you're doing, and just so I understand this clearly. So you're you're running against. So you're wanting to get the people out of here. Is that what you're wanting to do?
I'm sabotaging the merchant guild.
Erizo's slammed his drink, no problem. Puts his hand on his meaty bird thigh. And he's like, "So, what now?"
You're talking to a person here who's not. You need to slow down some stuff and really explain to me, because everything you just said, my friend, is big old good stuff.
In short, I'm sabotaging the Merchants Guild to move the war forward.
Erizo, you get that the Merchants Guild is Marco Wonderman's supporters. So Marco Wonderman, the opposing politician, is completely funded by the Merchants Guild. Marco Wonderman is the face of the merchants, because politics is just a fake visage of conglomerates of other people's interests.
Okay. So then why not give the... Oh, hold on. He doesn't know why we're here yet, right?
Erizo knows that you are there to meet with...
No.
What?
Oh, say it. Continue, sorry.
So Erizo is there because Getafix said that we need to go to the Musky Mare at 2 a.m. to meet with Marco Wonderman, who's actually Garrett, maybe. And then Getafix passed out. So Garrett was expecting to see Getafix walk in, and instead is fucking the two rangers in the party. So instead of like the friendly face of Getafix, it is the two fucking rangers that just bust into the strip joint. So that's why Garrett was a little caught off guard at first, and maybe speaking a little too encrypted, or maybe just like being a little too upfront as well. And Erizo, you don't know Garrett's intentions or anything like that, other than you know that Getafix said that this could be Garrett. And now Garrett is telling you that he's working to sabotage Marco Wonderman. Not Marco Wonderman specifically, but the party. The like, dude, like picture how politics works. Like the real people who run a city, the real people who run the world are not the politicians. Mm-hmm. And so Garrett, being very wise, like having high wisdom, intellect, all that, is trying to take it deeper than Marco Wonderman, and has been, is what he's saying. Is what you get from it. Is that Garrett has a much bigger picture of the political factions than the rest of the party might already have. Whether you trust him or not, make an insight check.
Sure, I'll do that. 11.
Okay, kind of the same thing with Peyo. You have your own ideas now. Really, it'd just be up to you if you want to trust him or go with it.
But his main method is to still get rid of Sephiron, right?
Absolutely. He was so...
I mean, that's what I said.
Yeah, with an 11... No, you said... Yes, you did say that. But with an 11 insight, you could dissect from what Garrett said that yes, that in order to shut down Sephiron, instead of waging this huge war of attrition, it's just like spending resources. It's to just ramp up the attrition. And it's to just completely cripple certain aspects of Sephiron's supply lines, which you guys destroyed the Durgar printing factory. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Now the Merchants Guild, which was supporting Governor Boehner, the governor that you guys found out to be crooked.
Mm-hmm.
The Merchants Guild has been paying Boehner, allegedly. That's what Lander has been discussing with you guys. The Merchants Guild is bad. And the Merchants Guild is likely just prolonging this war with Sephiron because they're making a lot of money from it. I can't remember which Star Wars it was where they go to like the horse racing track and they find the guy who they think is the guy, but it's not the guy, and he turns him over to the Empire. It's like the planet. It's like the planet where they just sell X-wings and TIE fighters. It's like look around.
It was the most recent one.
So it's episode 9.
Pretty sure.
I don't remember, but that's
Yeah.
essentially the Merchants Guild. It's like they don't fucking care what side of the war they're selling on, as long as the war keeps going.
For profit, not really for the end goal.
Absolutely. So it's like ideally there is no end. And Garrett is explaining to you how he's just trying to fucking cripple. It doesn't matter what. It's kind of like the opposite. Whereas like the Merchants Guild wants the war to go on so there can still be this like prospering income, this prospering like sense of business. Garrett is saying he's trying to shut the whole fucking thing down.
Okay.
And that's like pretty fucking big. Like there's like and the worst part is there's still so much more to it.
Sorry, I just get lost in like the language sometimes, and I just
absolutely,
need,
man,
like,
absolutely.
Direct,
well, in role play too, like he is and if you knew more about Garrett's like character, like that, it just goes into like how it kind of would come out this way. Yeah, no, that's badass. So you basically just got a whole dump load of that. Well, you Erizo,
both of you guys for that.
Erizo, while you chew on that, Peyo Morrison, you walk over to the table with this man, and he says, "Yar, you looking to try your hand in a couple games?"
Maybe. What are we playing here?
Well, let me scroll down on my page here. The game's called 18 Mules. We got room for 2 more players.
How do you play?
Well, you just roll a lot of D6s. Are you familiar with the game 21?
I am. Blackjack, we're talking, right?
If there was a world where that existed, yes, that's what it would be called. This is called 18 Mules. Because each turn you got 18 ropes, and that's the amount of ropes you want to drag your mules, because you got a wagon full of gold, you see. And you roll 3d6. And you want to get as close to 18 as possible. You're allowed to roll all D3, all 3d6 again. But if you go over 18, your turn's over. And you don't get to bank any of those mules. The game is played to 100. First one to 100 wins.
How much a turn?
Well, it's just a flat buy-in. Typically, I play for 25 gold, but I understand we aren't on the fractured sea right now. What's your wager to start? Call it 10 gold?
Yeah, let's do 10.
All right. Anybody else? And he looks over at you, Ruh Dorn. Anybody else care to play? And then
No, thank you, friend. I'll just watch from here.
And then you can hear all the way as the music dies down. The and the dancers start walking off stage, maybe to take a break, have some water. The music dies for a second, and you hear, "Oi, does anybody want to get into an 18 mule?" And the dudes over at the lounge are like, "Oh man, we're fucked up. We're gonna call it a night." They're all like, "Oh bro, I'm fucking drunk, dude." They're like, "Yo, Sigma Beta Chi bros, let's head out. It's getting too late for us. We have to go get our binkies. We gotta go nap time." And they disappear from that lounge. Erizo, Garrett, would one of you like to join? Either of you? Both of you?
No, I'm just gonna basically look over and kind of go back to Erizo.
I'll pass on that.
Okay. So Peyo, you line up across from Grease. His name is Grease. And the music picks back up, and the people start dancing. So Peyo, how it works? You said 10 gold, right?
Yeah, I'm taking 10 out.
Okay. And it's just gonna be you versus Grease. And okay, so you'll roll 3d6, and you want to try and get as close to 18 as possible, but you can only throw in increments of 3d6.
Okay.
So if you throw 3d6 and you get like 6, you can throw again and try and get closer, as close as you can to that.
Okay.
So you go first.
6.
6, okay. Do you want to try and roll another 3d6 to try and get closer to 18? Or do you want to
I
bank?
will.
Okay.
Ah! 16.
Okay, do you want to bank that?
Yeah, I'll bank that.
Okay. And if you ever roll all 3d6, you take 18 plus another 10 points, and it goes right to your bank. So you get 28 if you roll 3 6s.
Okay.
Okay, it's your turn. He rolled 14.
Wait. So I banked 18.
You banked
Or
16.
16.
Yep, so now you're back to 0. It's round 2.
Okay.
Yep, and we're playing a game to 100.
Okay. 15. I'll bank that.
Okay, so you're at 31. Okay, he broke, so he's still at 14. You're up.
$15. I'll bank that.
Okay, so you're at 46. He got 13. He's going to play it safe and bank it. So he's at 27. You're at 46. You're up.
$14. I'll bank that.
Yeah, so you're at 60. He's going to bank 13 to be at 40. So you're 20 points in the lead. You're up.
It's 11. I'll roll again.
Okay.
11.
Okay, so you broke.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just don't score any points that round. You're still at 60. Okay, he's going to bank 13. He's at 53. So you're at 60. You're up. Ooh.
13. I'll bank that.
Yeah. Okay. 12. He's going to bank it. 65 to 73. You're up.
13. I'll bank it.
Okay, you're at 86. He's going to roll again. Oh, damn it. Yeah, he busted again. You're up at 86. Rolling again is terrible. Unless you roll a literal 3. Unless you absolutely rolled a 3.
10. I'll bank that.
Okay, so you're at 96. He's at 65. He rolled a 14, but he's going to roll again just because there's no way that he can catch up. He's at 14. Yeah, he busted. So as long as you roll 4.
What if I go over?
That's fine. You go over 100. It's the first one to 100.
Okay. 5, 3, 8, 9.
Cool. As you whip your mules over the 100 marker, he's like, ah, and he just kind of looks at you, And he says, "Or I'm quite glad I didn't take the 25 gold pieces on my first offer." And you can now add 20 to your gold.
Jesus.
Garrett, as you are sitting there talking with Erizo, you have a very brief like headache, and you suddenly have this like weird sensation, like you know that feeling when you're in a lake and you're like swimming in a lake and you're like, I know this is a lake in somewhere in the northern Midwest waters. It's like there's no way that this lake goes miles deep and houses some like, you know, ancient crocodile monster. But that like
Sure.
but that like irrational fear of deep water.
Yeah.
You for some reason kind of get that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only very brief. It's just like a flash. It's just kind of like you're talking and you suddenly feel like you're in deep water. And you're like, whoo. It's kind of tingly.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head a little bit and
Yeah.
go for the beer that's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Take a nice long drag off of it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'd do. And where does your conversation pick back up, Erizo, now knowing that Garrett is trying to sabotage Saffron? Or now that he's told you he's trying to sabotage Saffron?
That if that's really what you're doing, don't get me wrong, that is indeed a great plan. However, I think more effort needs to be made by you, Garrett, to figure out a way to gain support of your opponent in the current race that you are.
Well, that's a lot to put on my shoulders when you've literally just discovered what I'm doing. You have no idea what I have going on in the background.
I have no idea, but what I'm trying to get at is how can we work together if we're both trying to get it after the same goal?
You run a positive campaign, and I will run markers into the ground. I don't know how much more clear I could be about that.
So you're still gonna try to win this race, or are you gonna let it go in terms of just sabotaging?
I don't think you're quite understanding is that I'm trying to sabotage the Merchants Guild. I'm trying to ruin the face of Wonderman.
I get that, but we're trying to do our own thing on our end.
Yep.
And the only way to do
keep
that
running
is
keep running the positive campaign.
all right. Where else do you?
Garrett, Erizo having asked, like, where else? Like, what's next? You know that there is potentially a lot of strong support in Clego, where Clego is a city on the east, so you guys are on the far west of the Oxen region. On the far east side of the region is Clego, and that's where a lot of Penguin refugees have settled. And that might be the next most important spot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically relay that and say, well, so here's the thing: is when you guys showed up as Penguin, I'm gonna keep calling it Penguin.
That's totally fair. That's fair.
When you guys showed up as a Penguin refugee, that's it's clear that there's disdain for Marco regarding Penguin. So I'm heading east. I'm gonna go meet with a handful of the refugees. And I mean, if you want to follow, or if you just want to like meet up with me there, you can kind of see the seeds that I'm sowing. I can't reveal too much.
But
And
They
the
play it.
server walks up to you guys. She was currently dancing. She walks down and she says, well, gentlemen, I seem to have lost my crowd over at that lounge. What do you say I give you guys a little private dance? And Garrett, she walks up to you, and before you can say anything, she starts like stroking whichever part of your body's the closest out, whether your knee, if you're like leaning back in the sofa and your knees hanging, whatever part of your body is like closest to her, she rubs her hand on it. It's only a DC 12 dexterity save if you want to try and avoid it.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, I know you don't like to be touched, but it's necessary that she touches you, so I'll let you try and save. Well, net 20,
baby. Don't touch the Garrett.
Nobody touches me. Nobody touches Garrett. As she walks up, she says, how about I give you guys a little private dance? And she goes to touch you. What do you do in such a attempt to shoo her away?
I'm assuming she's gonna walk up and start touching my shoulder, and I'm just gonna kind of turn away from her and flash my eyes, completely white to black and then back to normal. Give her an extremely stern look and say,
Give her some crazy eyes.
I gave you gold. I paid for our privacy. Now leave us.
Gee, sweetheart, I apologize.
It's fine.
And before she leaves, she goes and does a really big sniff over you and then walks away. And just goes back to her pulls. Ruh Dorn, what's on your mind now? Still enjoying the music and entertainment?
Yeah, I mean, he's just chilling. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's take a quick break. Do you guys want to do a 10-minute break?
Ends good with me.
Close to a 10 break. Before you guys leave though, can you all go to the top right and top left of the map and look at the kitchen and look at the bar that I drew? Pretty cool,
yeah, I
right?
was looking at that earlier.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
like it.
I had a lot of fun drawing this map.
I still appreciate that you're taking the effort to do these hand drawing, because honestly, I give you kudos and applause for doing.
Thanks,
all this.
man. I loved it. Like the minute, because I knew that I had to draw a map soon for you guys. Like I had to get some. I knew we were just doing a little bit like theater of the mind, which is what I prefer. Which is what I personally think Dungeons and Dragons should be, is a little bit more theater of the mind. But I wanted to draw a map again. I wanted to like do something fun, something to look at, something to play around in. And last episode when Brian's like, meet at the Musky Mare at 2 a.m. And I was like, what's the Musky Mare? It's a strip club. I was like, looks like I'm drawing a strip club. And so I was like, cool, there's going to be pink sofas. There's going to be those are the private rooms that are still Fog Award because, you know, privacy and all. Cool. Well, let's come back at 8:40.
Alrighty. See you then.
Cool. Hello, Twitch channel. Welcome, bienvenue. My name is Logan. My friends call me Big Hogan. This is a Twitch channel where we play D&D on days like today. We play PUBG. We play Mountain Blade. I don't play a lot of video games. I just play a lot of one video game, and that's PUBG. But I do play a lot of Mountain Blade too now that I got it. And who knows, now that I have a better PC, I might be playing more games. We're going to come back in 10 minutes. I'm going to throw on some Musac for you so you are not, in an ethos. This is a good time to check out my social media. I got to add my YouTube on this, actually, on these links. That's just my Instagram. And my Instagram has nothing to do with my Twitch account. Like, my Instagram, I don't think I really do anything that's Twitch related on it. But my Twitter, I think I do a little bit more Twitch-related stuff. And my YouTube is just Lognarok. I'll have to add a link to that. DIY streamer. I am very much DIY. I try to keep things as simple as possible. The less there is, the easier it is for me. Very simple man. I have he, him pronouns, and I welcome everybody here. I play a lot of music from Kulla.com. This is the website which you can go to anytime you want. If you're a streamer, if you are an artist, if there is something that you do, let's say you design clothes. Let's say you are a clothing designer and you are on Instagram and you make this cool montage video where you need music for it. Kulla's music is all royalty free. Give him a shout out. Jason Statham used his music even. Which is that's just so cool. I'll beat that into the ground. That was recently I saw that he had used it for it was a montage of some new Jason Statham thing that was coming out, and he used the Kulla song for it. You guys can too. You guys can totally grab anything on here. If I was a fashion designer, I wanted to show off some music. What song would I play? This is what I'd play. I'd play Cool Kind of Woman Blues. If I was a clothing designer, I would go to Kulla the Wild 2015 album, which I own on CD-ROM, which is awesome. It's great. And I'd play track 5, Cold Kind of Woman Blues. I think this has kind of a cool designer. You see it We'll be right back, guys.
in our evolution when we didn't guide life by distrusting our instincts and had to think about it and had to purposely arrange and discipline and push our lives around in accordance with foresight and words and systems of symbols, accountancy, calculation, and so on. And then we worry. Once you start thinking about things, you worry as to whether you've thought enough.
Grab a hold, take my hand and follow me. Where we're going, there are things for the eye to see. When we're over there, you'll feel it all around. Let it all come through, our love for you. There ain't a thing that will frighten you. This peace of mind, flooding all over you. When you whistle loud, the clouds will spin to sound. Over and around, it shakes all of the proud. All of the proud. Don't you wanna separate your body from your mind? Don't you wanna dance with the devil to see what you can find? Don't you wanna feel the thunder deep inside your waking slumber? Don't you wanna wake up knowing where you do belong? Where you do belong. Powerful, compassion, love, the voices of your brothers. Wonderful, impossible, we'll get back up together. Across you all, my entire world. Lord have mercy.
We're just taking a break. 2 more minutes, we'll be back. I'm having some pita chips and tzatziki sauce. We'll be back in a moment. I'm just doing some reading to catch up for where we're going.
The dark of night will oscillate all throughout your life. When you don't divide, then you will be fine. But if you don't abide, you'll be pushed aside. Apropos, it's time to go. Come along and don't say goodbye. Open wide, open up your mind. Let all of your spirit flow. Now you're gonna find peace flow through your mind. Breathe all of it in, burn right through your skin. Right through your skin.
Thanks for hanging out, Dad Link. You fucking beautiful man.
Don't you wanna separate your body from your mind? Don't you wanna dance with the devil to see what you can find? Don't you wanna feel the thunder deep inside your waking slumber? Don't you wanna wake up knowing where you do
Welcome back. That break actually ended up running a little bit over because, well, I got excited eating chips and listening to that color music. That's what I like to do. Those pita chips were tremendous. Going back to the adventuring lobby to see what our adventurers are up to. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Is there anybody with anything specific on their mind?
So Peyo was just gonna flip a coin to the gambling guy,
Oh, that's
and
really
then
cute.
head
What
out.
kind? What flavor of coin?
A gold one.
Oh wow! Holy smokes! That was nice of you. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then Garrett, Erizo, where you at? We did a convo.
The last thing I think I have, it seems like we're going to transition here, is to ask Garrett. Garrett, is there an easier way to stay in contact, quicker way to contact one another should something go awry, or if something is needed from either party?
For sure, I gave a sending stone to get a fix weeks ago.
I was a
Are you
week ago.
are you familiar? Well, a week, sure. Are you familiar with sending stones?
No, I am not.
Well, that
I'll
totally makes sense.
But I'll take your word for it.
Basically, it's two-way communication. You want to talk to me, you just talk to the stone.
Everybody roll a perception check, including Ruh Dorn. Who's Ruh Dorn?
Oh, fuck.
Just a D20.
Yeah, a d20 plus your perception. I don't think as Ruh Dorn you picked skills, because this was just like a catchy character. Go ahead, a d20 plus proficiency of 3, plus your wisdom's modifier. What's your wisdom modifier? Do you know offhand?
Uh,
I can figure it out. What's your wisdom?
Hold on.
I'm trying to grab up that piece of paper that you sent over.
Peyo rolled a 17.
Oh, nice.
12.
Peyo 17, Garrett 12.
My wisdom is 3.
Oh, nice. So a d20 plus 6.
Okay. So I got 17.
Nice. And what did Erizo get?
6.
Erizo is just way too focused on what Garrett is saying. Peyo, you and the monk, probably because you guys are closer, because Garrett, you said 12, right?
Correct.
Probably because the two of you are closer, but in the private room above you, Peyo, you flip a coin to that guy and you go to walk out and you hear a shriek, like a scream.
From which direction?
Right above you. I can do the shift drag. That should pull you up there.
So before I
you flip the coin and then hear a shriek.
so my intention was to leave, but I turn and look over there, and then I ask the gambler guy, "Did you hear that?"
And he says, I've been coming to this tavern for some time, and I hear those shrieks on and off. I just always assumed it was other people's business, not mine.
I was curious, so he heads towards that direction.
Ruh Dorn gets up from the table and slides in, like, slowly slides his chair in, and then starts making his way towards that direction as well.
All right. Peyo, what do you do when you get to that door?
I knock.
You knock. There's no response right away. You can hear some shuffling about. Excuse me. You can hear some shuffling about.
Was it the shriek? Was it like
masculine?
scary sounding?
It was horribly terrible. It was like, the Wilhelm. I won't do
No.
it. I don't want to do it now because it was like I can't even do it. Now that people are listening for it, there's pressure. But like when someone falls off a bridge in a movie, that like really iconic. I can't do it now. Hey Siri, play the Wilhelm scream.
Are you talking about the Sekiro
I didn't find the Wilhelm
sound?
scream on Apple Music.
I don't know if it's Sekiro. My company made that game. I don't know. I never played Sekiro. They offered me a free copy, but they were out of digital copies. I was like, how can you be out of digital copies?
Don't they use the Wilhelm scream as in StarCraft, like the Terran when they?
They use it everywhere.
Yeah.
1 second. Top 10 Wilhelm screams. I just want the one. Here we go. Let me just get through this advertisement. But yeah, the scream definitely sounded like pitiful and loud. But like it was kind of muted over the music. That's why you had to roll a perception to see if anybody would hear it. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, that didn't go through?
No,
I didn't hear it.
Let me see if I remove my condenser. That's not coming through?
No, my human perception must be too low.
No, I think my Discord noise gate is too high, so you guys don't hear me mouth breathing all the time. That's okay. Is what you hear, very loud, and then when you knock on the door, like there's no response, but some shuffling about.
I
And then
walk.
Yeah, no, go for it. What are you doing?
Ruh Dorn walks in front of Peyo and very sarcastically says, "Step aside, lassie,"
No.
and like emphasizes that. And is the door like locked, or is it just like?
I don't know. Do you open it?
I open it, but I like open palm open the door, assuming it opens assuming it kind of can swing that way.
Wait, whoa! You're
No.
assuming that you can push me.
It
What?
opens toward you.
Opens towards me. Okay. What was that?
You're
Peyo?
assuming that you can push me out of the way here. I'm in front of the door.
While you two are playing Budgie Budgie, and Ruh Dorn like grabs the doorknob, and you're both playing Budgie Budgie. A dancer walks out, and she very easily pushes past you guys. As Ruh Dorn's already like kind of opening the door, she just pushes it and slides out. And she says, "This isn't your private dance, gentlemen. But it will be if you don't leave."
Maybe.
And then you immediately see people just like getting up and leaving.
Well, Peyo spits at Ruh Dorn and just steps away and walks away.
And then the pirate says, "I think I know my cue to leave when I see one."
Garrett's just gonna kind of keep a watchful eye on the situation. Notice that something is happening. Just gonna kind of give Erizo a little tap on the shoulder and just kind of nod in that direction, like a head up kind of nod.
Oh yeah,
Focus
because
on-
you just see people starting to leave. You don't know what's going on.
This looks suspicious.
So the dancers. What did she say again? What was her line?
She said, "Easy, gentlemen. Like that's not your private dance, but it can be if you don't leave."
Um, and maybe as she's like she's starting to walk away.
No, she's staring at you, waiting for you to back down and leave. Part of your character, like this is a situation where it's like you versus something that you can tell that this is something not good. That you are as your character alignment would tell is like not okay.
Yeah, like the situation is,
Yeah.
there's something.
Yeah.
Well, madam, I hate to
Since 2 a.m. So
I hate to be less of a gentleman, but I think this just became a dance you'll have to give me.
Okay.
And I crack my knuckles.
Yeah, and as you do that, for the sake of just the story, I'm gonna say you open the door as well.
Okay.
And inside there's a man sitting in his chair, but he's in like a fetal position. He's very pale. He's got huge bags under his eyes, like he hasn't slept in days, and he's like just freaking out, rocking back and forth, just like absolutely traumatized. Yeah. And the dancer right away says, "That wasn't smart." And she makes an attack on you.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. So she hits you.
Yes, I don't have any hit points on my character.
Oh, that's right. One second.
Nor do I have my I have them pulled up, but I don't have my
Yeah, go
my other,
ahead.
like, features.
Roll 4 d8s. Actually, you're just gonna take the average.
Just
What
still
is your
roll 4 of them?
what is your Constitution
Oh.
modifier?
Let's see. My modifier.
Yeah, the little one. Score is the big Constitution, but what's the little one?
It's 13.
Okay, so +2, +1.
+1.
9, and then 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24, 33. You have 33 HP.
Okay.
And she grabs you. So that attack is a claw attack. As she reaches out and grabs you, make a dexterity an acrobatics or an athletics, your call.
Let's do acrobatics.
Okay.
And
Which should be a d20 plus 6.
I just did it on there to make it easier.
Okay.
Did it go? Oh.
Yeah, it did.
So
It just looks like you did +2, +2. Oh, maybe your character sheet isn't.
should I just?
I mean,
Do you want me to just roll it in person, or did that work?
the only thing you missed out on was your proficiency, which gives you another 3. So I'll just add it to that. Your 11 is not going to be enough. You're grappled, So she grabs you by the neck.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she rears her head back and she fucking bites you. But she does have to roll for it.
Okay.
That was a 12. Does a 12 hit your armor class?
Nope.
Okay, so maybe like she grabs you by the neck and you try to dodge that and you weren't as quick, and then she just lunges for your neck. And you know about this type of creature. It's like low-key, and this is what I didn't want to tell you about your character before you played. Because for you, this is just like a one-shot thing. I didn't want to tell you about this to ruin the surprise, but your monk is like George Clooney from Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you're kind of this like, you're this monk that left the monastery for a purpose, like to hunt out like evil undead vampires and stuff, or to just like hunt out evil. And you've heard a lot of suspicion about this area, and they have good pizza. So you came here, you're like, well, at least I'll just get some good pizza while I sniff it out. And hearing that shriek, you could tell right away what was going on. And so that's why your character, knowing that this is likely a vampire situation, encounters it right away.
Pizza wasn't the only thing being eaten here tonight.
Yeah, pizza, the marinara's full of blood. As you look in the kitchen and the chef is just like pouring blood in the sauce. No, I'm just kidding. That's outrageous. That's too wild. They were just trying to be low key, but there's a lot of other suspicions where Getafix and Erizo, or I'm sorry, Garrett and Erizo, Garrett, you did nod over at Erizo and say like, hey, like be on your guard. You guys did see that. Peyo, you didn't see that, but you maybe heard it going down. I want everybody to roll for initiative.
I'm still here. I thought I left.
Oh,
yeah.
then if you're gone, you're gone. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you said you left or if you had just walked out. Or started
Yeah, he
walking.
wasn't. Peyo was like disinterested. He doesn't care.
Okay. And
He wants to get back to Wolf.
fair enough. Damn Tammy, 22. Is it R-U-H?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
So
Arizo
just
at
a little-
17.
just a little background on his name.
Yeah.
So I looked up the word spirit hands in two different languages. So the first part of his name is, yeah, I just used two different languages for that name. So his name's Spirit Hands.
Spirit
Or no,
hands.
sorry, Spirit Fists. Yeah.
Spirit fists. Arizo, you rolled a 17.
Yep, that's what I got first. I rolled
one?
the second
Okay.
just to get the token on there.
Thank you. Garrett was a 3. Oops. Drink. Okay.
I'm on the turn order twice.
I got rid of it. Let me just do this to also have their token up in the... That's not what they actually rolled. I roll it in person, which was way worse. Okay. So, Spirit Fists, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
And I'll try and have your piece of paper up here.
Okay.
But just
So-
listen.
Ruh Dorn is going to use his Monsantic tradition.
Monastic.
Monastic. Wow.
Monsanto is the
Monsanto.
they're the vegetable company.
Yeah. His vegetable powers.
Which wouldn't be wrong, but yeah.
Well, when I wrote it, I totally wrote it like the way I just said.
Monsanto.
So he's going to use his monastic tradition of way of the astral self. But so as he's doing it, so this dancer has her hands around his neck, on his neck, and he just karate chops. Like as he's activating the this power,
as you're talking about your astral arms.
Yeah, but so like as he's like activating it, he karate chops her arms, away from him.
As she has to make a dex save.
Yeah.
And your DC, do you have that on hand? Actually, I have the sheet here.
For that,
it is 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 8 plus 3 is 11, and then your wisdom modifier, which your wisdom modifier can you beat me to it. It's plus 3. So it is 14 is your difficulty class for her dex. That was not enough. So yeah, as you use your bonus action to spend a key point. So you also spend a key point to do that. You summon, like, you've got your two arms. Yeah, what does that look like as you do that?
So it's like a semi-opaque, just set of arms that are kind of hovering. Kind of think like if you know the show Shaman King at all, or like the comic.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Good note right there. I like it. Shaman King. I like it.
So he kind of just has like these semi-opaque like arms that are kind of hovering, not over him, but kind of like superimposed where his arms are.
Okay.
Yeah. So some superimposed kind of opaque, ghostly arms that have a little bit of maybe some bluish kind of ghost energy.
I can feel it.
Color to it. Yeah. So once he finally karate chops her arms away.
Yeah, just knocks it, and that disengages you from her grapple.
Mm-hmm.
With your bonus action. You still have your action.
And I'm going to attack. Just gonna try to do a, let's see. I'm gonna make a unarmed strike on her. Yeah.
Roll a d20 plus 6.
16.
Okay. That is a hit.
Cool. And it's just like I'm doing like an open palm kind of to the
Judo
chest.
chop. So now roll a d6 plus 3. Although technically, yeah. I realized I was saying your dexterity was plus 3, but your dexterity is actually plus 2. But it's plus 3, so you keep that. It's a d20 plus your proficiency, which is 3. But because your astral arms, you used your bonus action to cast your astral arms, you can make your attacks with your wisdom instead of your dexterity. So that's where you get the plus 3. Plus 3 proficiency, plus 3 wisdom, added to your d20. So now you'll roll a d6 plus 3 for damage.
I rolled a 5, so it's going to be 8.
Okay. As you judo chopper, and then make your second unarmed strike. D20 plus 6.
It's going to be another 16.
That's a hit.
Now roll another d6.
Yeah, D6 plus 3.
It's going to be 6 total.
Judo chop! Judo chop! You just start chopping him. And Erizo, it's your turn.
Judo chop. Judo chop.
So much chopping. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
All of the dancers have taken a very hostile stance.
All right, they're pretty
All of the
hostile.
dancers have entered some sort of like Slav squat fighting stance.
I'm totally turned on right now.
You
I
son of a
look
bitch.
as I have my short swords in hand. I quickly glance at the bard, who I'm assuming is still there.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And you had, just for people in Radio Land, you had 10 feet vertical so you could flap your wings up there.
Woot, woot, woot.
As you fly up onto the stage.
And I tell him, "You with us?" And then I go for a short sword attack on Dancer.
Okay.
8 to hit on the first one.
8 does not hit. They're not wearing armor, they're naked. But as you swing, she just ducks out of the way very easily.
She's very quick. And I'll use a bonus action for a second attack.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that one's just
So you just roll a d6, right?
Yep. So that's the 3 damage.
And
that'll be
then,
my turn.
well, as a 5th level ranger, anytime you take the attack action, you can take 2 attacks.
Or do I get that already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't you?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Misplaced. Yeah.
So you can
All right,
you can still take another attack action.
Oh, that's 26 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit. So add your dex mod to it.
6 damage total.
I'm sorry, what was the total damage?
6.
I was just reading a funny message from Tamir. Okay, cool.
That'll be it.
And it is the dancers' turns. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. And since the bard isn't in the turn order, and you said, like, are you with us? Or what did you say?
You with us?
And he said, I'm fucking out of here, as he starts running for the door. Are you with us? He's like, I am fucking out of here. As he starts running. And the dancers will... one will make a melee attack on you, Erizo, with her claws. 15.
That hits.
Okay. Make a acrobatics or a strength saving throw.
Acrobatics for me.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 7.
Okay, so she has you grappled. And she will make a bite at you now. Oh, that was only an 11. She goes to bite you again now, and you kind of dodge your head out of the way a little bit as well. This other one that is out on the dance floor will leap. She'll run over to the stage to you, Erizo, but the stage is a good 5 feet high, so she's just gonna end her turn there, making a swing with disadvantage. Oh, that's an 18. Disadvantage. Nice. This one's just gonna deal you some DiMaggio, some Ralph DiMaggio. You take 6. What type of damage is that? Now that Roll20 has the night function, I've been using that, but it's like tricky for my eyes now to see where all my tabs are. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a D6 that I roll. It's this. Ooh, even better. You take 7 slashing damage.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. She slices at your Achilles. Well, I don't know if birds have Achilles. And then the other dancer that's up on the dance floor. On the dance floor. She is going to jump down and just land here. She makes this like shrieking jump. And then Elyard back up to where you are with your dancer on the dance floor. The music has changed. It's now suddenly like even more horrendously like dark and sinister, and it's like sounds like alien vampire music. She is going to make a claw attack on you like she did last time. And that was a 17 that hits, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
On the dance floor. Can you read it off? What was it?
15.
15's enough. So you break out of that. She's going to go again with her other hand now. And that's not enough to hit you. So she goes to like slash to grab you, and this time you're ready for it. And you like judo block it, and she comes up with a second one, and you duck out of the way. Garrett, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see this attack happen, hop up off of the couch that I'm currently sitting on, grab Stony out of my pocket, and just take him and kind of toss him out in front of me, kind of like a Pokeball. So if you want to throw his token down, and immediately yep, that's fine. The dancer that's in the middle of the stage, I'm gonna basically just shoot a bolt of black and green energy at her. It's a 17. Hit?
Oh, I am so sorry. I was muted that whole time because I was cleaning a chip out of my tooth. 17 definitely hits on the dance flow. 17 on the dance flow.
I always roll awesome damage with this shit. That's 5. It's 5, and it shoots her back 10 feet to over here.
So she falls off the stage.
And with that, can't quite go that far. I'm gonna have Stony run up to this one right here.
Okay.
And do a 4 strike, which is a 10.
It's a miss.
And with that, yeah, I'm gonna kind of stay put where I'm at.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next is our monk friend, Monk Man. Oh my gosh, I realized people in Radio Land, because it's hard for me to move all these monitor cameras around. Garrett had knocked a dancer off the stage. I didn't move the screen down. Knocked a dancer off the stage. Whabash, launched Stony at this woman, and it missed. Stony probably just hit the stage, right? donk, just like hits the stage, like shooting out. Ruh Dorn, you're up. Oh wait, before you do, Peyo Morisan, roll a perception check.
Oof. 4 + 2, 6.
You don't hear anything. What are you doing outside the Musky Mare right now?
Well, I was thinking like if that bard came out like screaming,
Yeah,
Peyo
you're
would
right.
be
He would be.
interested in going back in. But if my perception is so low, I was just, hanging out with Wolf and just being a fool with Wolf, like being extremely silly with Wolf.
How
Like
about
roll.
Yeah, how about this? You see the bard run out, but because your perception's so low, you don't really think too much about it, but you're starting to question, like, why are they running out? Next round, you'll roll perception with advantage.
Okay.
Let's do that. That's a good... Yeah, thanks for that. Take inspiration, if you don't have it already. For you to just genuinely be like, I don't know, I'd rather hang out with my dog right now. It's like, yeah, it probably is what Peyo would do.
Well, he was like, "Do I want to get involved with this?" And normally he would have said yes, but then he's like, "You know what? I got that wolf outside.
Yeah,
I don't care about this."
What happened was you walked out and Wolf was like laying on their back, just like totally passed out from all the smoked meats. And I was like, oh, this must be where Peyo's sleeping for the night. So they just passed out.
Yeah.
And you saw them pass out. You're like, oh, what a good boy.
Yeah.
You just start rubbing their belly and they're like, oh, hey, what's up, Peyo? Like, what's up, man?
I mean, he's slightly drunk too, so he's just like,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Very good. Ruh Dorn, sorry, you're up.
All right, Ruh Dorn's gonna keep going for those astral blows. Yeah, he's gonna keep
D20 plus 6.
throwing his
D20 plus 6.
Oh, that was really bad. 7.
That does not hit. Nope. But you get 2 attacks when you use your attack action.
Yep. Jeez. Was a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Yikes.
Dodges that one. Anything else you want to do? Anything else on the dance floor?
Can I use Flurry of Blows?
Yeah, you can spend a key point to take a bonus action, which you haven't used yet. Use your bonus action to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
All right, I'm gonna use up a key point. So I have 3 keys left.
I believe so. Yes, and I'm keeping track in roll 20. And if you click on your token, you should be able to see it in the green column.
The green column.
Don't worry about it. Don't look. If you don't know where it's at, just keep going. D20 plus 6, 2 times.
You've been dodging me. Oh, can you dodge these?
Amayo wa shindaru.
19.
That's a hit. Roll a D6 plus 3.
All right.
What?
4.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Keep going. Roll your next one.
Wow. No, 16. No, wait, sorry. You said it's a plus 6, right?
Yeah.
So 19. Another 19.
Ooh, skirt. D6 D6 plus 3.
9.
Oh, fuck. Max damage?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, 6.
You're
6.
like, 3 plus 3 is 6. And if I had another 3, it'd be 9.
23.
Holy shit, wall of text. Who sent the fucking hieroglyphics into chat? Erizo, you crazy son of a bitch. Did you fall asleep on your keyboard?
Oh man, whoops!
What did
my
you do?
bad.
Did you just post an incantation of some kind? It's just like a wall of
Trying to post like a meme or something.
It's a homebrew I'm working on.
It's a homebrew what? Fucking program? Like, oh, that is too funny. I was scrolling up, and when I like kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, I was like, "What is? Did you zip bomb the roll 20?" Good shit.
I was like, what?
The fuck is that? Very cool. So you dealt 6 damage. You said, duh.
Yep.
Okay. And so, but she is bloodied. And when we go on to Erizo's turn, I need you to do me a favor, Tamir, and go to the Astral Arms description and let me know what type of damage it is. I think it might be force damage, but there might be more to it. And I want you to figure out more on that. Erizo, you're up.
Can't hear you if you're muted.
Gonna go for short sword attacks. The one in front.
Yep.
First attack. Ooh, 24 to hit.
That's a hit. The one on the diggity dance floor.
Oh. Wait, is there still one here?
No, there's not. There's not one there. Yeah. So
Alright,
I'll
sorry,
actually have you
against-
roll a disadvantage from where you're at, because technically they'd be like less than prone. They're like below you, right?
Yeah. Nat 20.
With disadvantage?
Yeah. This was Nat 20 was the second roll.
Oh, okay. And what was the first roll?
First roll was 15.
Okay, the 15 hits.
Do you want me to do damage or roll for the other attacks?
No, roll the damage now. I like that. I like the...
Okay. 8 damage total.
Oof, nice.
And I think if she's still up, she already took damage.
She's not taking any damage yet, no.
Okay. Sounds good. And then for second attack, 15.
That's a hit. Well, with disadvantage. I'm sorry. Hate to do that to you.
No, it's all good. I forget.
Me too.
14.
14 is not a hit.
Boom, boom, boom. And then gonna do for bonus action attack.
Okay.
22.
That's a hit.
All right.
Hit on the dance flow.
6 total.
Got it. Just chipping away.
And then did she get the Colossus? Or not yet?
She is damaged. You hit her with the first one, and so the second hit you landed, she was wounded already. So yeah, you'll add the Colossus to that. What is that, D6?
D8.
Ooh, even better.
4 damage.
Okay.
I think that'll be all for me.
Cool. You said it was 4 damage?
Yes, sir.
Copy. 4 damage on the dance flow. And let's see here. Oops. that's weird. And then Garrett, you dealt. Okay, I'm just double checking all the damages.
It was 5 to
Yeah.
the second one down. If we're going from
yeah,
top to bottom.
five of the 5, and it was a magic spell, so I was just trying to keep track of that. Erizo, you are done. And the woman that Ruh Dorn is boxing right now. At the start of the dancer's round, she is going to do this thing that this homebrewed character can do. As she kind of like wipes her mouth, there's like no blood or anything on it, but you can tell like she's like savoring something, as if like there was something that she consumed in the private room, and it looks like she heals herself as she is no longer bloodied. And it is her turn, the one on you, Ruh Dorn. She is going to do what she's been doing, and that's make a claw attack. 16. Does it hit your armor class?
That does.
Okay. Make an acrobatics saving throw. Nice. And she is going to do that again. Same thing. That one definitely hits. That was over 20. And you do also save that one. God damn it. Let me just double check the DC on that. Oof, yeah, you just barely... I think I might be doing this wrong. But that's okay. The next dancer is the one who Garrett had like knocked off the stage. She is going to just leap back onto the stage and take a grapple attack at Erizo. 19.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's actually just going to be straight claws. Because I'm doing the grappling wrong, she's just going to straight claws until the next round, and then I'm going to tell you how I've been doing it wrong, and we're going to go back to how it should be. But in the meantime, take 6 slashing damage.
God damn it, woman. Trim your nails.
And this one was also in the 20s. And now you'll take 9 slashing damage on top of that. So 15 slashing damage total, 6 plus 9.
Yep.
So you'll take 15 slashing damage, Erizo.
Sounds good. That was brutal.
Yeah. Now it's the other dancer's turn. She's gonna roll a disadvantage at your bird feet again. She's still just like slashing at you from the stage, like she's almost animalistic at this point, just running for you. This really turned quickly. It was a forced combat, so we could have some entertainment. Disadvantage. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, this one she is going to properly grapple you, or she's going to attempt to in the way that I was doing wrong. So go ahead and make a acrobatics check.
Oh shit, that's a 6.
Nice. She's going to bite your leg now.
What the fuck?
With disadvantage, it was bad. It was a 9.
It hurts.
But
it hurts.
Does the 9 hit you? No, 9 doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't hit you. So she goes to bite she grabs your leg. She gets a hold of your leg as you're getting slashed by this other dancer. the one below the stage grabs your leg and she goes to bite you, but because you have such a weird fucking bird talon, like you don't have a regular leg or foot, she's kind of confused as to where it's at. She bites down and misses. And then the other one is going to just pounce on top of Garrett, jump, just kind of bulldozing through the ropes, the velvet ropes, and she is going to make a attack. A Clarion. Oh no! Nat 20.
Oh,
Low damage, the first one. Cocked. Damn. Okay, so 9 slashing damage with the nat 20. And then the other one's a miss. Unless 12 hits you. Does 12 hit you?
12 is my AC.
Oh, nice. So you take 16 slashing total. She almost rolled higher with the regular one than the nat. Doesn't that suck when you finally get a nat 20? And then you end up rolling just like minimum damage on all your dice. Oof size
Welcome
large.
to all of my attacks in the last like
Oof.
8 sessions.
Yeah, but 17 slashing damage is probably the most you've taken total in a combat so far. And it's your turn, Garrett.
Yeah, so as soon as that happens, that changes what I was gonna do.
Doesn't it? Isn't that crazy how it works? Oh, that's weird.
Alright, yeah, so as soon as that happens, I take the damage and immediately vaporize and reappear right here using Misty Step.
Okay.
And
table.
I am, behind the table, because I can move anywhere 30 feet in an unoccupied space that I've been before.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming since I walked into this direction.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my turn to get way the fuck away and hop up on this stage over here.
Okay.
In this, let me remove my spell slots.
Okay, make a performance check for how well you interact with the pole. Oh wait, hold on, never mind.
I don't have the action to do that.
Just kidding. Well, let's just say hypothetically, if Garrett, the spooky, mysterious character, was on the pole, make a performance check just to see if you were dancing, what it would look like. Because it's all 17. Oh man,
17.
Yeah, we all knew it. Anything else, Garrett?
Yeah, Stoney's gonna just attack the same one.
The one
this
touching
one here.
Erizo?
Yeah, the one that Erizo's been beaten up on with a force strike.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. I do have to add this. It's something that... You remember that YouTube video I made?
It doesn't hit anyways.
Okay. And this is something to keep in mind. The YouTube video that I made, someone commented and said, also keep in mind, Force Strike is at disadvantage if it's in melee range, because it's a ranged attack. Same way if you were
really?
Yeah, same way if you were like shooting a short bow at point blank or a ranged spell at point blank, it would be at disadvantage because it's like he has no room to really wind up. It's just kind of like he's like stumbling.
Oh yeah,
up.
I guess that does make sense.
It kind of makes sense,
okay.
Yeah, mechanically if you look at it with other ranged spells. But yeah, I guess the nat 20 would have been great. Your second roll would have been great.
It wasn't. It was
roll the damage on it just so we can watch you roll ones again. What if it's max damage?
I'm saving my good dice rolls. Get the hell out of here. I've got shit dice rolls. I'm saving my good ones for my damage.
Let me hold on to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Peyo. Anything else, Garrett?
That's everything.
Okay, Peyo. Perception check with advantage.
14.
Okay.
18.
Oh yeah. You can have your turn. You're like, it would probably take your action just to get out of, like, just to get through the foyer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably like come into here right now.
My character sheet doesn't have a token anymore.
Yep, I can grab it for you.
Right.
That's because I was adding, because you know how like we're like even just adding this map that I drew, I have to upload clip art,
Yeah.
and I'm like way over my amount that they allow. So I've had to delete clip art in the past, and there was like 7 Peyos. There were like 7 of these in my library. Because when I first got Roll20, I had no idea what I was doing. So I think I was like uploading a new Peyo token like every map. Like when I would change maps, like change scenes, I would like upload a new Peyo instead of just using the same one. Like, you know,
A
just
lot
little.
of payos.
Yeah, so I think I deleted all of them, but like the one that I thought was the one, and I think I ended up deleting the one that was the one, but there's still a saved one, and it's fucking goofy, man. But Peyo's on the map. You're in the foyer. You can, as you run back in, you see Erizo just like breakdancing with like 2 swords, like with like there's one dancer holding onto his leg, ravagingly trying to like bite it, and the other one like slashing at him as he's trying to, as he's got like one the sword that's kind of like inside, not inside, but like cutting the other one. It just looks very brutal. And why don't you roll initiative to see where you land in this turn order? Click on your token and then slap that initiative.
Oh, you'd prefer that? Okay.
Yeah, click on your token and then... Well, you can still roll in person. Just click on your token, roll initiative on your sheet, and then just let me know what you rolled in person so I can update it.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So 7, 8 with my modifier on on roll 20.
Okay. Just... I can do it for you, actually. You said you rolled an 8?
Well, my real d20 rolled a 6.
Yeah. But plus your modifier, it was 8.
Right. Yeah, with my modifier it's 8, yeah.
Okay. Ruh Dorn, you're up. Monk Master. Oh wait, Peyo. I'll let you make a turn here. You've already used your movement speed though.
Okay. So this is still the same day that we saw the dragon, right?
Yeah, you guys saw the dragon early in the morning, and now it's
Right.
like it's almost been 24 hours. You guys are probably like 20-hour mark.
Yeah.
Actually, gosh, it's probably even closer because you guys got here at 2 o'clock. You've played cards, you had conversations, you've had drinks, you've watched a couple songs.
But I haven't taken a rest.
No.
Yeah. So
Nice try. I know what you're thinking.
right.
I
But
get it now.
I'll yeah. So I'll use my bonus action to dash
Okay. Absolutely.
right up to
You'd
here.
You'd use your action to dash.
Oh, my action, yeah. I use my action.
You're used to playing a rogue. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Suddenly, Peyo also multi-classed into rogue.
Right.
And got a 2nd level in it.
Right. And wait, so I get 2 actions, don't I? As a fighter at this level?
You can action surge.
Okay. Well, I'll just go over here to flank her, to flank this one.
Okay.
And as I get there, I say, "Hello, ladies," and that's it. Because I got like double strike though, don't I?
2 attacks.
Yeah.
if you use an attack action, or I'm sorry, let me blah, blah. If you use an action to take the attack action, you get to make 2 attacks. So if you
I see.
if you action surged right now, you'd get 2 attacks.
Right. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll action surge it and attack her. With my, like, as I was dashing, I pull out my greatsword.
You're like, fuck
And-
this. Yep.
Yeah, I instantly know this is a fight, right? And it's just
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm in game, and I take out the greatsword, and I yell, "Hello, ladies!" and I strike at her with my action surge.
Okay.
With my greatsword and so it's been a while since I rolled regularly without relying on Roll20. So for this, it's I roll my d20 and modify it with the greatsword plus a 7 attack, right?
Your greatsword is +7. Yep. Do you know why it's
Yes.
+7?
Do I know why?
Yeah.
No, I forgot.
So it's your since you're proficient with it, you add your proficiency.
Oh, that's right.
Which
yeah,
at level
okay.
5, was level 6, 5 and up, your proficiency is 3. And then because you're using your strength to bring down the greatsword, it's 4. So your strength of 4 plus your proficiency of 3 is 7. So it's a d20
Great.
plus 7. Yep. So make that with advantage. So roll 4 d20s essentially. Let's just do one at a time though.
Okay, so 6 plus 7, 13 is the
Okay.
first one.
Okay. And with advantage. Now for the advantage.
12 is my second one.
Okay, so the first attack does not hit.
Okay. This is a nat 20.
Holy shit. Okay. Roll it again just to see if you get 2 nat 20s. A 1 in 400 chance.
14 plus 7 is no.
21.
It's not. I mean, it's not a nat 20. It's a
Yeah.
14 regular.
So, golly, with a nat 20, roll 4d6 plus 4.
4d6 plus 4.
That's nuts. That's a lot of dice. Can you hold the dice up to the mic so we can hear it? Or do you just have the 1d6?
Can you hear this?
Yeah. I heard a little bit before the noise gate got it, yeah.
That's not nearly as exciting.
Damn.
There's a 1, a 1, a 2, a 5.
So, it's 9 plus 4 is 13 damage?
Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Okay. 13 damage.
Could have been so much better.
She's bloodied.
Well,
Tell me
that's
about it.
good.
Tell me about it.
That's right.
All of my damage rolls are in the bottom quarter percentile of what they could be.
And now
Yeah.
that we've
I'm-
started a new round, I want to bring up the monster card that I have here for the dancers. For the clawing attack, I have, d20 plus whatever to hit. On a hit, you deal this amount of slashing damage. Or instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target. And in parentheses, I have escape DC 13. And I read that. I had that, and then I was like thinking, because there are some creatures where it's like on their turn, like a contested, like if you make a grapple attack, you can contest it. But I realized that I'm going to use this as it's a clawing attack. And if they hit with a claw attack, instead of dealing damage, they just get to grapple. They can grapple the target. Escape DC 13. So, you know what? I'm going to rule this in the middle. You do have the opportunity to make an acrobatics or an athletics check against it, but you are going to be checking not against the DC 13, but you're going to be checking against the chance to hit. So if I roll an 18 plus my modifier, Or let's just throw an arbitrary number out there so you don't know the modifier. Let's just say I roll a 21 to hit you. That hits you, you'll have to roll a 21 athletics or acrobatics to beat it. So the DC is going to be set kind of like a contested athletics or grapple. And you don't have to worry about it. I'll worry about it. I just wanted to make that clear for Radioland, or if anybody else was like keeping track of like DCs and all that stuff. That's the mod now. Ruh Dorn.
Did you say grab hole?
Grab hole, yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Grab hole, yeah.
Grab hole. Well, that's what they're trying to do with their claws. It's just grab hole. Yo, why do you think the guy in the private lounge screamed? Ruh Dorn, you're up. That's you, Tamir. I don't remember if you remember your character name or not.
Oh, here we are. So at the site of the vampire, I think they're vampires or undead or whatnot.
There's a
At the
name
site
for
of
him, but I can't say it right now.
Yeah. At the sight of this creature regaining strength, Ruh Dorn doesn't seem shocked at all,
Nope.
but just all the more motivated to
Do his fucking job.
try to FSU. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, so Ruh Dorn's gonna go again with his astral arms and go for some strikes.
Tell me he says that.
What's up? Yeah.
Tell me he actually says that, like he speaks in third person.
Yes, Ruh Dorn's gonna make some astral strikes.
Yep. Ruh Dorn's been living in the woods for too long by himself, so sometimes he speaks.
Yeah.
Most of the time he speaks in the third person.
He's so used to narrating his own life. You have the same background as Peyo Morrison as well. Just a heads up.
All right. So D20 plus 6?
D20 plus 6, correct.
23. All right. And
23 is a hit.
All right. And takes max damage, 9.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Okay. 9 bludgeoning damage.
And did you get my note though about the type of damage the arms do?
Yeah, it's force damage. I got that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You said 9 force damage? Lord Kosh, what's up, you fucking beautiful son of a bitch? You beautiful, goddamn beautiful beauty. Welcome.
I get to do that again, right?
We're fighting vampires in a strip club if you've ever seen Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, you get to do you did one attack. Anytime you use your action to make an attack, you get to take 2 attacks.
Yep. All right, just making sure.
Yeah, baby boy. Make that attack.
24.
24's a hit.
And then it's gonna be
she's bloody.
7.
Ooh,
7
she's
damage.
mortaled. Oh my goodness. As she healed herself up a little bit, but then you just like judo chop. And you just like just chop her back down. Very good.
All right, let's see if there's anything else. Let's see. Could I spend a key point to make? No, that would use I have used up my bonus action, so I couldn't do that. Right?
What did you use your bonus action on?
Well, I thought. Oh, I guess I didn't use it on anything.
You used your action to make an attack, And
Yeah.
if you use your action to make an attack, you get to do 2 attacks. You've done 2
Okay.
attacks.
Doesn't count.
You
Okay.
have not used a bonus action yet.
All right. I'm gonna use up another key point.
Okay.
And yeah, gonna make 2 unarmed strikes. Judo chop.
Okay. Keep judo chopping with those astral arms. So basically,
Ooh, that
your
was
2 human arms, your two astral. You got 4 arms like Shiva battle mage, just like judo chop, just like chopping and slopping. What was the first hit for?
So it's not high enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
I rolled
confident.
a 2.
Okay, yeah, you already know. Hey, what's the second attack?
Come on. Fuck. 4.
Yeah, no hit. Nice try. Do you want to yell anything as a free action at her or at anybody?
I yelled fuck.
Yeah. Ruh Dorn yells fuck.
Fuck.
Erizo, you are literally in between a rock and 2 hard plays. Get it? Stoney's a rock. You're between a rock and two hard bitches.
Wait, cock is between a rock and 2 hard bitches.
The red cock between a rock and 2 hard bitches. And then Peyo.
And then Peyo.
I'm still grappled, right?
Yes, your leg is still grappled, so you'll have to break a DC to get out of that.
All right, and I think I got to do my action to try to see if I get out, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to do that. That was either athletics or acrobatics, and I'll do acrobatics and 7.
That is not enough to break free, man.
Oh, that'll. Just check and see if I'm able to do bonus actions. Nope, can't do anything. That'll be it for me.
All right. The dancers, we are going to go to the top, work our way down. The one that's getting judo chopped by Ruh Dorn. She is going to have the door cracked open into that room. And as she's like, shrugging over, she's going to take a really big, deep breath in. And she's going to heal herself out of being mortaled. She's still bloodied, but she's mortaled. And she is going to make a claw attack at Ruh Dorn. This is 19. Ruh Dorn, make a 19 acrobatics check. Oh shit! Make it to break it. You did. Good job. That was a 19 acrobatics on the money. Here comes her second attack with the claw, and that's a 13. Monk's unarmed is 10 plus wisdom. Your wisdom's 3, so that's a 13 already. Plus whatever your dex is, that's enough to not hit. So you make the first. She gets you good with another chokehold, but you were good, like 19 acrobatics to just like dodge it again, slide out of the way, and the second attack comes, bash, and your astral arm just like being a really long rubber banding astral arm, you just like bonk and just like knock it out of the way. That was her turn. Oh, she's no longer mortal. I can remove that token. Moving back down to the dance floor of doom. Peyo Morisan, the one that's in between you guys, she's gonna turn and grab you with a claw. With a 21. So make a 21 athletics or acrobatics check.
Wait, the same one?
The one in the middle.
Does she do that with disadvantage?
She's already grappled with Erizo, though, right?
Oh shit! She lets go of that.
So Erizo's not grappled anymore.
Not anymore. Not since her turn started.
I'm free.
Just making sure.
Yep, that's a good call. Well, yeah, she drops it because Peyo just unleashed a nat 20 greatsword into her back. So yeah, she turns around and make a 21 athletics or acrobatics save.
Yeah, I made a 14.
And then she bites you for a 22 to hit. You are going to take... I'll do this one. I have to color code these D6s because there's so many different types of damage. As a bite finally gets off, she bites into you. You take you take 5 piercing damage. And then you take 6 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
So a total of 11 damage. And she actually... She sucks you. And takes a little bit back. She's no longer bloodied. And I need you to roll a d12 for me. As the teeth sink into you. D12. Roll one.
4.
Okay. You, as you're being bitten, as you're like getting bit, wherever you're being bit, you can feel this like energy drain from you and go into her, but you have this sensation that like you have just teleported, and you have just like teleported into the clouds, and your Misty Step is gone, and you're just free falling from the clouds. Like you
Well,
just
it was
like
gone already though.
I know. I'm saying
Okay.
I'm saying this like feeling that you have is that you have no way out. You have no parachute. You have no proverbial parachute. And you've just like fallen from the cloud. Like this like, you know when you have those dreams where you fall off your bike or you're like driving your car and you hit like an icy patch and you fall off a cliff. You're like, "Oh
Yeah.
fuck," and you're at this really really tall, really high area up in the clouds, and you are like you have and your pupils dial back in and you realize where you're at, right? And you notice what's going on, and she removes her, you know, her teeth are still sunk into you, whatever. This all happens within 6 seconds of this round of combat, but you have this like horrible phobia, this fear of heights that comes about you. And it is the one on top of Erizo's turn. And Erizo...
Can I vomit on her?
Yeah, you can definitely vomit if you want. You can free action to vomit. Well, your turn's coming up. You can free action to vomit on your turn. Erizo, she is going, the one on the stage, she is going to make a chlorine attack at you. That was a nat 20. So she is going to do that in damage. You take 13 slashing damage. Erizo.
Fuck. That. 3, not yet.
And she's going to make her second attack. And that was a 26. I'm sorry, 24. 18 plus 6. You take another 7 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Dude. Oh, I'm, is it mortal?
Yeah,
When it's
mortal
10?
is less than 10 or less.
Yeah, I'm mortal.
Okay. And then this dancer... Oh, I just scrolled down to the other dancer in the bottom left. I was like, and the other dancer attacks Garrett. And I was like, oh, that's right. Garrett fucking Wu-Tanged out of the way. I just scrolled down and noticed Garrett was just off, like, just not there. And I was like, nani? Like, oh, that's great. Well, you don't really leave her much choice, Garrett.
Oh, really?
You don't leave her much choice. As she bulldozes her way over the railing, jumps up. Oh, God, does not get extra large. jumps up and will make an attack on Erizo. 12 does not hit you.
No.
24 hits.
That hits.
Okay.
Good God.
7 damage again.
Oh my god.
Are you knocked?
I got 3 left.
Okay, nice. That is the dancers' turns. And Peyo-san, you're up.
Every time I hear dancer, I hear hold me close now.
Me
Time to
too. Oh
dance
my
away.
god. Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
So as I get this feeling that comes over me, I vomit
Yeah,
all over this woman.
reaction to
This,
vomit.
yeah, I mean, like getting that sensation is pretty nauseating. And I look down on her. Like she's biting my leg, right? Or where's she biting me?
Somewhere on your upper torso, whether it's your
Upper neck.
clavicle, your neck, like somewhere up high.
Okay.
She was trying to bite Erizo's leg because he's up on a stage.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like turn and just vomit all over her
Ugh.
and then try to do I have to ungrapple to attack her?
No, you can attack her if she's.
Yeah, I mean that's my instinct. I just want to get this off me.
Yeah. You can just make a
So,
great sword attack, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna great sword attack her. I do this with advantage, right?
Yeah, yep, because Erizo is still up. He's not dead yet.
Oh, thank God, that was a 2. Okay, 18 plus 7.
18 plus stuff hits.
Okay.
Roll 2d6.
2d6.
2d6 plus 4.
Geez. 4 plus 4, 8.
Okay, she is mortaled again.
And I am gonna attack her again.
Yep.
3, 7 plus 7 is 14.
14. Let me check. I don't think that's a hit. That is not a hit.
Okay. And then can I take my bonus action to try to ungrapple myself?
Negative.
Okay.
Unless you would have like a thing for that, but I don't think so. No.
I don't think I do either. Oh shit. I forgot my cyanite. Can I do that for this one?
Yes, yeah, you can definitely add cyanite for this one. It's a d6.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, she's still mortal,
All right.
but a little bit closer.
Yeah. I can't move, right?
No, not because she's technically got her teeth are not still grappling you, but her hand is still like she's still got you clutched as
Okay.
you're stabbing at her, slashing at her. She might be kind of dodging out of the way, but those blows are still like slashing into her side and stuff. As she has been the most ravenous as well. Garrett, you're
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna sling a blast in her direction.
Okay.
Quick little wind up, overhand toss. Fuck. Are you kidding me? That's a 9.
Oh no.
God damn it.
This is where Erizo dies in a strip club.
On stage. Give me a second. Motherfucker. Alright, well, I'm just gonna send Stony in to the same one.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah. Give me a second. There you go. I just wanted to get the settings set up for
Sure.
the character sheet, so I just didn't have to click it twice.
Seven.
Fucking asshole.
7
God
is
damn.
not a hit. Fuck. Fucking asshole. Fuck. Yeah, 7's not a hit.
Sorry, I'm in Elden Ring mode right now.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's,
The worst part is you can't load a new. You can't go back to the old save in this.
Yeah, in this case, I am gonna move a little farther back in the stage,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
just kind of, that's that. Just kind of watch everyone die.
Yeah, head by the door, run while you can. Ruh Dorn, you're up.
All right, Lassie. Well, looks like I'm
And
not making
Peyo
any.
and Peyo yells from the side of the room. I said, "Don't call me Lassie."
Yeah.
Lassie, I wasn't talking to you, Lassie. Well, looks like I'm not making much headway with this minstrel bot over yonder. And I'm going to use. I believe I have 2 key points left.
Correct.
So I'm going to use Step of the Wind. You can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn,
Okay.
and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Wow. So you disengage. I'm assuming you use it to disengage.
Yep. So I disengage, and how many feet do I get?
You get to move. Your run speed is 45 plus 10 feet of long jump, so you can move 55.
All right. So I'm gonna move right up in between these two dancers,
Yeah, tiny dancers.
Yeah. tiny dancers, and I'm gonna use my action,
Start judo chopping.
judo chop with my astral arms.
Okay.
And so any creature of my choice within 10 feet must succeed on a dex throw or take my force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die.
So that is if you use a key point to use your bonus action. So
I'm
you're
saying
talking about, yeah, so as a bonus action, you can spend 1 key point to summon the arms of your astral self. When you do so, each creature of your choice that can see within 10 feet of you must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take force damage equal to 2. So they'd be taking 2d12s.
Right.
But you'd be using a bonus action and you'd be using a key point, but you already used a key point and a bonus action to get there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally read over.
Right.
Well, can I attack? A normal attack?
Absolutely. You can still make 2 unarmed strikes. Yeah, you can definitely make 2 unarmed strikes.
All right. Can I alternate between targets? Because I am between
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
You can
Yeah,
isolate,
I'm gonna-
focus fire. You can spread out damage.
All right, I'm gonna go for that then.
Okay.
All right. So my first roll.
The bard is gone, but it's still like like the bass music's still like dropping heavier than normal.
So just 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Yikes. All right.
Which one did you swing at?
The one to my right, stage right.
Okay.
I rolled again, and that is not enough.
Damn, man. So you're rolling less than 9 on all these?
Well, the first one was like a 13, and
Well,
the
it
second
was
one,
like, so you're rolling did you add anything to that 13? Like it's a 13 plus 6, or is that like okay.
it was a yeah. The other
Okay,
one
so what I'm saying is you're
was-
rolling less because you basically need to roll a 9 or higher to hit them. and you just
Yeah.
haven't been able to do that.
Yep.
Damn. Gee, son, get a load of this. Okay, so you were smacking the one on stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, so stage right. I think let's not say that because I think that'd be the other one. The one that's above Erizo.
Yeah.
Okay. And Erizo, it's your turn.
I'm dying here, boys.
Free action to gargle.
Blood splatter all over. Seeing as how miraculously I could still do some stuff, I'm gonna do bonus action for Zephyr,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go for short sword attack on the one in front. Above. Sorry.
Above. Okay, cool. The one above you. Got it.
Yes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh, 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh ho ho. That's gonna be, was she already damaged?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully that'll be 9. And then ooh, 15 total damage. And then I
Hold
think
on, so that's with your short sword plus colossal strike?
Yep, and I think Zephyr gave me 3 more. So 18 overall.
Hold on. Let me just read this here. Zephyr strike. You move like the wind. For the duration, which is 1 minute of concentration, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. So that's free disengaging.
Mm-hmm.
Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra d8 force damage on a hit. Whenever you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So right now, casting Zephyr Strike, you have free disengage, your movement speed is 80, and you can pick an attack to have advantage, and you get to deal an extra d8 on top of that. So you hit her with your first attack, right? What did you roll the first time? It was like 24 or whatever?
Yeah.
And how much damage did you deal with that?
That was without 15 total, because that included
15 damage, so that was a d6 plus 3, or d6 plus 4, and then your Colossal Slayer.
Colossal was 6.
Okay, nice. And then you still have your second attack that you can use your Zephyr advantage on.
And that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Okay, groovy.
Because I'm in it to win it. Ooh, nat 20, baby.
No way. Are you roll it again because you have advantage.
17 on the other one.
Ah, you didn't get 2 nat 20s? Too bad. So roll 2d6 plus a d8 and add 4.
Uh, 10, 12, 16 total.
16 total. She is bloodied and mortaled, just like you. And now you have 60 feet of movement, or how much is it? Zephyr Strike adds 30. You have 80 feet. You have 80 feet of movement, unhaltered by any opportunity of attack.
All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna join my best friend, Mr. Wonderman over here.
Yeah, you just just jump out of the way. Holy fuck.
I made it.
Yeah, I honestly had no remorse attacking you because I was just like, honestly, if he hasn't cast Zephyr Strike yet, he deserves to go down. Good play, man. Good play.
And this will end it for me.
Okay. Tony Dance's turn. I mean, Tiny Dancers. the one on the top of the map, she doesn't have the gumption to run all the way to the monk. But she's going to use her... she's going to run here, see what's going on, see her bloodied friends, and I'm going to roll a d20. Odd is going to go to the monk, even's going to go to Peyo. And so she's going to jump up onto the stage using her dash action. And that was her turn. The one to the right of Ruh Dorn is going to make a attack.
It's a Ruh Dorn.
Ruh Dorn with a Ruh Dorn. And she is going to make that attack with advantage because you are very clearly flanked as fuck right now. Make a 22 acrobatic save. Does a 16 hit you?
I just rolled a 14, so
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you failed the acrobatics, but does a 16 break your armor class?
Oh, yes.
You take 9 piercing damage as her teeth sink into your flesh. And then you take another 7 necrotic damage.
I do have a question. Feats? Are those
Yeah, what's your feat? Read it to me.
Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 hit points.
So you're add 10, so you're at 43 total.
Okay, so whatever I just subtracted, I should just add 10 to that.
Sure. So it was 9 plus 7, 16, just minus 6 damage.
Mm-hmm. So I should be at 27 instead of 17, I believe.
Honestly, man, I have no idea because 5 rounds ago, if you took damage and all that,
I haven't taken any damage. This is the first time.
Okay, so 43 minus 17, whatever that is.
Yeah.
There's no way to find out what 43 minus 17 is. You'll just have to do your best. But there's no way to know what that is. That math, that's too complex. So yeah, you're at 43 HP, which technically you are now at 36 HP max because this necrotic damage lowers your maximum HP. Well, it basically saps your max HP. But you don't have to write that down because you can get rid of that in time. But yeah, you take 17 damage. So whatever 43 minus 17 is, that's where you're at.
Okay.
That was her turn. And the one below you now is going to swing with advantage. And that was a 25. So make a 25 acrobatics. Not enough. So now you're going to take 7 piercing damage and 6 necrotic damage. 7 plus 6 is 13. So you'll take another 13 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So all those rounds of dodging are now coming back to bite me in the butt.
Now that you're literally, it's funny. I drew this whole map and I was like, I have no idea what's going to happen here. Things are just going to play out how they play out. Maybe we'll be fighting in the kitchen. Maybe we're literally on the stage. You're surrounded by vampire dancers as the monk with astral arms out just going. You're literally the George Clooney character I envisioned for this map. And you're just sitting here boxing vampires on stage. Well, 2 of them are biting you. Peyo, the one on you, is going to make an attack. She currently has you grappled still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think she's just going to go right for the bite. Let me just double check. Okay, yep, just one bite attack. And that was a 14.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so you've skirted around that one. And none of them are by Garrett, and none of them are by the guy in the private room.
It's because she got confounded with all that vomit all over her.
Yeah, she went to bite you again, but was just like really grossed out. Like, yuck. And it is your turn, Peyo.
I'm not messing around with her. I'm just gonna attack her straight up.
Mm-hmm. Say it
That
ain't
was
so.
a nat 1.
Oh, shit. Well, you know the drill.
Except
what? Great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die.
Damn it.
Nice try. I looked at that. I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. And then I remembered, no. Very
I could
close.
have done that with the other ones.
Yeah, probably. It's okay. We've had 2 episodes without combat. You're rusty. But
so
do me a
rusty.
favor. Roll a d12. 1 through 4, nothing. No, 1 through 4, you hurt yourself. 5 through 8, you drop your sword. And 9 through 12, nothing happens.
7.
You drop your sword.
God damn it.
As your sword flails onto the ground. And you ultimately, you still have a second attack.
I take out my whip.
Nice. Dude, now this is really dusk till dawn. This is...
8 plus 7, 13. Or 15.
To hit?
Yes!
That's a hit.
Oh, 1d4 plus 4, okay.
Drop your greatsword and just make a whip attack.
With a 2 plus 4 is 6.
And she's dead.
I'm doing some side damage on her.
Do it. Let the side damage.
Oh man, that was a 1.
That's okay. She's still dead.
But it just so the whip just like it goes around her head and then
Yeah.
it just kind of like hums with blue energy, very minimal blue energy, just kind of whips her head around.
Oh yeah, and you feel her claws just like let go of you as she crumbles to the floor.
Can my bonus action be to pick up my sword?
Yeah, if you haven't used your bonus, yeah, definitely. You can pick up your sword with a bonus action.
Okay,
You would have
I
used
pick
a
up.
free action. Yeah, go for it. That's fine.
Okay, I'll pick up my sword and then move over here to flanking.
Okay, perfect. Great move. Garrett, you're up, baby boy.
All right. You know me, slinging spells. I'm gonna send it to this one, kind of sandwiched in between Peyo and Ruh Dorn. Cool, nat 1.
Nice. Okay. So, because this is... Okay, this is what we'll do. Because you can't technically drop your weapon. Roll a d12, 1 through 4. You are going to hit Dorn. 5 through 8, you hurt yourself. Okay, so it looks like you already rolled a 5. Roll the damage. 1d8.
Roll the damage of what the spell would do.
Yeah, roll
Or
one,
you want what? I have antagonizing blast on top of that.
which is it knocks you back.
Motherfuck! Are you kidding me?
Max damage. Oh
Of
no, no,
all,
Time you do
it's
it.
not max.
it's not max. It's not max. It's just close.
11.
11 damage to yourself.
Jesus.
The one time you don't roll a 1.
The one time you don't roll a 1 on
No,
damage.
they're all 2s and 3s is what they are.
You rolled 2 ones. You rolled 11. That's Isn't that just 1e1?
Well, that's shit. Well, yeah, it knocks me back then, I guess.
Yeah, as you go to cast it and you just like maybe it has to do with that fear you had going over the deep end, or like that fear of deep water. Maybe you hit the pole that was in front of you, the dancing pole, you know.
I'm gonna say it was Erizo flying by me so quick that it
Oh
caused
yeah,
me to trip and fall.
Arizo flew at
Out of
you like
nowhere.
a bird, like a scared bird. Yeah! Oh fuck! Right as you're about to shoot, you.
That's exactly what
hit
happens.
the dancing pole, yeah, and you because you try to not hit Arizo as you're shooting it, while simultaneously like being freaked out. Yeah, yeah. Blame Arizo. We're good. Just throw it on the bird.
All right. Well, I still get my bonus action to throw some Stony around.
Yep, that's true.
So Stony's actually gonna hop backwards up onto this table to
Okay.
get level playing field, and is gonna fly forward to force strike this one in the middle.
Okay. Roll for Stony.
Ah,
Zaboosh.
6. Fucking cool. I'm done with dice rolling tonight, by the way, boys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah. We'll just roll.
I'm actually gonna not use roll 20s dice anymore.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Lie to me. That's all I need.
I roll all nat 20s all the time. That's all I roll is nat 20s.
Okay. If it progresses the story.
Well, yep, that's that.
Monk Master, it's your turn then. Garrett. Oh my god. Good thing your character is so rich in storyline and RP.
Am I bloody right now? Because my health is at 13.
Is your health less than half of your HP, Well?
Yes.
Then you are bloodied.
All right.
Bloodied with 1 key point left.
All right. But what is Ruh Dorn gonna do? All right. Ruh Dorn's going to attack. First, he's going to attack the dancer that followed him, so the one above him.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to use the computer because my rolls have not been well.
Your rolls haven't been as bad. I mean, be careful saying that because there are some people who have had terrible rolls tonight. Yours haven't been absolutely awful.
You know what? I'm gonna switch over to the die. Let's see how the first one goes.
Yeah, you get 1 blow. And I'll tell you when your turn's over because you should.
So that's gonna
this
be
is your 34th game. You should know by now, but
gonna be
I'll tell you when your turn's over. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be the 18.
18's a hit.
All right.
D6 plus 3.
All right. It's gonna be 7.
Oh, nice. Mortaled. So she is mortaled now.
Roll again. $23.
23 is a hit.
Max damage 9.
Ooh, KO'd. How do you kill her with? How does a vampire slayer kill?
Like gonna open palm just right through the body.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you know what? One just open palm doesn't even go through. They just go flying back. Yeah.
Throws their corpse off the stage.
Yeah. He doesn't need to be dirty about things.
Yeah, just clean and simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I was gonna comment is that you have advantage against the one in between you and Peyo.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my spend my last key point and make and that allows me to do 2 unarmed strikes as a
Mhm.
bonus action. First one. 25.
Roll with advantage, so roll it 2 times. See if you get that nat 20 on it.
Ooh, that was a nat 1, but
That's okay.
So
You can
it's
take the
done.
bigger one. Roll damage, d6 plus 3.
8.
Okay, she's mortaled.
All right. Then going to go one more time.
Yes. Do it.
24.
That's a hit. There is a specific number you have to hit to knock her out. Can you do it?
Ooh, it's gonna be 5.
Oof, not quite enough. As she starts like choking, from the judo chop to the neck. Erizo, you're up.
Oh man. Ugh. Do I have a clear line of sight to where I'm at, or just need to pop out of stage?
Yeah, if you just like go over the stage, like looking over the stage, that'll work too.
Alright. Thing is how I'm not gonna try to go anywhere near over there. I'll try to do a longbow shot on.
I'm just gonna say that your last turn, when you were evacuating with your Zephyr Strike, you use your free action to put your swords away.
Sounds good.
Okay, and now you're using a free action to draw your bow.
And then go for this one.
Okay. Any more nat ones from you guys?
Oh, that was close.
Stop tempting me.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20? That's a hit? I thought you said, ooh, close. No, nat 1. No, a dirty 20 is a hit.
I was almost gonna land on a 1. That's gonna be 12 damage on that one. And I think that gets Colossus.
I mean, you already dealt 12 damage.
Takes it out.
Yeah. KO'd.
And then am I able to do a second attack?
Yeah, you have your
For the
second
other
attack. Yep.
Alright. Oh, there's your nat 1.
Ah, nice. Roll a d12. 1 through 4, you hit Ruh Dorn. 5 through 8, you'll drop it, your bow, and 9 through 12, nothing happens.
That's a 2.
Okay, roll the damage.
Alright, can you say which die again?
Whatever your damage is for your longbow, you tell me, bro. It's your character. Longbow is a d8 plus 4. Roll a d8 plus 4.
That's damn.
Plus Colossal
That's
Slayer.
down.
because-
That's
no,
totally down. Yeah, I'm down.
No, you're hurting
Oh.
Dorn. You're hurting Ruh Dorn with that.
Oh, I thought it was hitting my foot.
No,
No,
d8
you're-
plus 4.
Yeah, that's gonna be 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
Does that
Ruh
not?
Dorn's he's at 6.
Okay, so you're not dead yet, but you're mortaled.
Lassie. Just
Blasted.
bow
That's
is just like sticking in my
An arrow.
my abdomen. Yeah, just right in the
An
abdomen.
arrow's just like sticking out of your abdominal wall.
That's what
Just
you get
big eyed.
Everybody, Lassie.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Uh,
a bonus yet, right? No.
you have a bonus action if you want.
I do. Sorry for the arrow, and then I'm gonna cast this.
What is this? Healing Spirit. Let me just double check. Cool, you're in range. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, your choice. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can use the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is your wisdom.
Yes.
Okay.
So that'll be +2, so 3 times.
Okay. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the spirit 30 feet. So where do you cast it?
I was gonna place it between...
Right between Peyo and Ruh Dorn.
Yeah.
So
just
both
that's-
of them can heal 1d6.
Do I have to roll it?
Peyo, what is your current HP at?
It is not very low.
But what is it at?
It's at 42.
And what's your max HP?
53.
And I remember how much of it was necrotic. Was it like 6?
Yeah, 6 is what's hitting my mind.
Let's just say what's the average of 2d6, which is 5, I believe. So whatever your max HP is, minus 5, that's the most you can heal up to right now. Because that necrotic damage tanks your max HP.
Oh.
So what was your max HP
Just
again?
for
I'm
this
sorry?
round, though, right?
No, until you take a long rest.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, so what's your max HP?
53.
So it's actually 48.
Okay,
But
so I can
roll
go
a
up to 48.
d6. Yeah.
3.
Okay, go ahead. Take 3. Ruh Dorn, roll a d6.
1.
Take 1 HP, and it is the dancer's turns. As the only dancer alive right now, it is going to attack you, Dorn.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nat 20.
For an acrobatics check, can I
You're not
roll...
taking an accurate. She's going to do that with claws. That's just a straight claws attack. Yep. Otherwise, it'd be a 26 acrobatics. Or athletics, so you could use your wisdom instead of... You made d20 plus your wisdom plus proficiency, because with astral arms, you can use them to do wisdom instead of athletics. Which, well, could have done that earlier, but too late. Okay.
Can I roll that?
No, because she's not grappling you. With a nat 20,
yeah.
I'm just going to deal that damage straight at you.
Got it. All right.
And that was 14 slashing damage with the claws.
So that puts me in negative. I'm at negative.
Okay. So
7.
you are knocked. And then she is going to use her movement as she slashes down the monk that's on the stage. She is going to there's a pole, a dancing pole right next to her. Right here. She is going to not climb the pole, but being a undead kind of, quote, she's not a vampire, but quote, vampire, she is going to use spider climb feature, which they can do, and just run right up the pole. And they are now on the ceiling. So they are on the ceiling and probably right about here. Running away. The ceiling's about 20 feet up in the air. big roof, and that is her turn. Peyo, you're up.
Wait, Ruh Dorn is dead?
No, it just knocked.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my longbow.
Nice.
I never put in the right numbers for that.
It is gonna be a d20 plus 3 because fighters are proficient in all weapons. Plus you multi-classed into ranger, so it's plus 5. D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5. Oops. I did not mean that.
That's okay. I didn't even see what's going on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like you have the longbow set to your strength too, which is a lie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
So,
that. Just roll a d20 plus 5.
7 plus 5 is 13.
7 plus 5 is 12. That is not a hit.
12.
12.
But you
Sorry,
can do it
it's getting late.
again. Yeah, it is getting late. We should end this here. You can
yeah.
do a second attack.
Yeah, I'll do a second attack with the longbow.
Okay.
16 plus 5 is 21.
That's a hit.
So what are the
A d8
the
plus 2.
a d8 plus 2? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay, 5 DiMaggio.
And I do side damage too. That's a 1. So 6 total damage.
Okay. That's 2. I'll throw that in there. Just double check and see if that works for ranged attacks. Because you're Peyo Morisan. You've never done ranged attacks before. And Garrett, it's your turn. I'm sorry, Peyo, did you have any bonus actions?
I'll go next to Ruh Dorn, and can I help revive him?
Not yet.
Okay. Then I spit on his face.
Jesus.
For calling you a lassie. Garrett, your
Multiple
turn.
times.
Yeah, that's Garrett, it's your turn.
So with her spider walk, is she just like, oh, she's not defying gravity, she's just holding on to the ceiling, right?
She's able to, just like walk on walls.
Oh,
Hey-
she's
Siri,
like sticky
What's
feet.
15 squared plus 20 squared?
15 to the power of 2 plus 20 to the power of 2 is 625.
What is the square root of 625? What is the square root of 625?
I don't know.
25. She's 25 feet from Stony. I was just wondering for that. You can propel your attacks with telekinetic force once on each of your turns. Immediately after you deal damage to a target within 30 feet of you with a weapon. Oh, that was the telekinetic strike.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
I was just
With a
letting you
weapon
know that I
attack.
can
Yep,
do that.
thank you. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
So as long as they're within 30 feet of you,
Right.
which we've just discovered that would be right within 30.
So the ceiling is 20 feet up?
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't really matter for me anyways. I'm just gonna shoot another bolt at her.
Okay.
Because one of these are gonna land.
Oh, that's right. And you have sniper.
Yep. Hey, it's a 15.
Dad, make
It
it to
landed.
break it. You crazy son of a bitch. You did it.
Don't worry, I rolled shit damage again. I rolled another 2.
Oh,
A 1d10. These are 1d10 rolls, by the way. I
Yeah.
always roll a 2 or a 3, so that's 5 damage total. But my reason for asking that, if she's just holding on or if she's like sticky walls, is because it does knock her 10 feet backwards. So does this knock her off the ceiling?
I'll let it knock her off the ceiling and deal an extra 2d6 for 1d6 per 10 feet of fall damage.
So 2d6.
I'll roll it.
Oh, okay.
Nice try. That is a good roll, though.
God damn! It finally got a max roll, and you're not gonna let me take it.
No, since I
know.
am God, I am gravity. Oh God, I rolled really well for me. It was only 4 damage, bludgeoning,
So that would be a total of 9 damage.
and then she hits the ground below the stage.
Oh yeah, and Stoney's definitely flying in for a big fat strike to the face.
Yep, bonus action Stony Strike. Ooh, 11.
And he misses.
Fuck Stony. You need to make a new. You need to make a new
Yeah,
homunculus.
Stoney's dead. Dead to me.
You need to make a new homunculus, dude.
The next one is gonna be another Polyshore name. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be a weasel. A weasel.
A weasel, cause I'm the weasel.
Maybe it'll be Big Slurpy Cub. I don't know. Figure it out. Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay, Ruh Dorn, you can, because Erizo has a healing aura. You can roll, and he's got charges left. Roll a d6.
5.
All right, so you are back on your feet with 5 HP.
All right. I was
Whenever you or a creature you
I'm-
can see
I'm
moves
still
into
at-
the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. So your turn is starting, and
so
you...
I'm still at -2 though.
No, you're at 5. You
Okay.
never go negative. You just go to
Never
0.
go negative.
There's
Okay.
only one situation where negative matters, and we don't have time for me to go into that now. So just you're at 5 HP, and it's your turn.
All right.
And it's the start of your turn. That healing aura is really good for sparing the dead around there.
All right. I am. Does my feat? Do I only use that? Can I only use that once per round?
Toughness is always forever.
Oh.
It's
So
a you
at the
took
start of my.
You took the tough
So-
feat, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Twice.
Your hit point maximum increases by amount equal to twice your level. Whenever you gain a level, your HP goes up 2 points. All tough does is make your HP well go up. It makes you a barbarian.
Yeah. Okay.
It just makes you a higher HP well.
All right. And because I died, right? Did I technically die or?
You went unconscious. You were taking
So
a step towards. Yeah,
so I was
you were
incapacitated.
incapacitated. Yep.
Yeah. So that means I can't. I don't have any more key points, so I can't use any more.
No.
I can't do any more.
I'm gonna
astral
tell you,
arms.
man. All you can do is just charge that bitch and slap the shit out of her
All right.
to make it simple
Ye-
for you.
You think you can kill me? We'll guess again.
Can't kill me. I was born dead.
All right. So, yeah, Ruh Dorn's gonna run up to her.
Awesome.
and
Roll
make an
all the
attack.
unarmed strikes. D20 plus sex. Actually,
16.
Actually, your astral arms turned off.
Yeah,
So it's a D20 plus 5.
15.
That's a hit. Roll a D6 plus 2.
7.
Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. We're doing damage.
Second one
She's bloody.
was man. Second one was I'm doing +5, so I only
Yeah.
rolled a an 8.
That's not a hit. As a bonus action, you can make a unarmed strike,
Oh, yeah.
but you
still have a
can, but
bonus
you
attack.
cannot add your modifier. So just be a D20 plus 5 and then a flat D6.
Okay. All right, it's gonna be a 17.
17 hits, so just roll a flat D6.
A 1. That one.
Nice.
Or a 1
that
rather.
be min damage. Erizo said it's nice range healing opportunity. It's a nice range healing opportunity. You know, because I'm a ranger. The ranger stands for ranged healing. Oh, okay. That's why they're called rangers. And Erizo, you're up, baby boy.
All right.
Let's put Logan to bed.
Does that reach? That reaches. I'm gonna go for a longbow shot from here. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Hail Mary, baby.
Hail Mary, don't kill Dorn or Peyo, because you hardly have a free shot.
I'm trying to figure out my longbow.
Ooh, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
Erizo coming in clutch, fighting the undead, always.
And I believe that's gonna be 2d8.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be that, and then plus 4 more. 18 total damage.
Whoa.
18 total damage on 2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
20. Wow, okay, that's really good. Very mortaled. She actually drops down to her feet and is fully concealed now. You cannot shoot her again with the second bow because she's now like prone.
Mm-hmm.
And behind the stage. In fact, you don't know if she's dead or not at this point.
All right, and then I'll move right behind Peyo just to get a little closer. And that'll end it.
That was with 50 feet of movement.
45.
Okay. And
Erizo, you look like shit.
Yeah, man. But you got some healing, so glad you're looking better.
I always look good.
Especially with that
and
weapon you have.
Erizo, what is your wisdom?
Straight up, 15.
So that's plus 2?
Plus 2, yeah.
Okay, so you only had 3 charges on your healing, so that's gone. I was gonna say, if you had another charge on your healing, you could take it right now, because it's when a creature first enters the space or starts their turn there. But that chart, you only had 3 charges.
Yep. Yeah, just 3.
You
It's all good.
You used the last one to get Dorn back up on his feet. And it is the dancer's turn. She is in melee combat range of Dorn. And with her last gasping breath, okay, she is going to make a grapple attack with disadvantage at Dorn's feet. And I'm guessing that an 8 does not hit you.
Nope.
And she's going to make another last grappling attack at your feet as well. Just to keep slapping and grappling with disadvantage. Yeah, that's a 10. She's making these miserable attempts now to crawl like onto the floor at your legs, and you just like take a step back. As she's crawling towards you. Peyo, it's your turn.
Peyo runs over and attacks with the great sword.
Oh god, you don't even have to roll for it, man. She's crawling towards Ruh Dorn. And as he's stepping back, you run over to her.
Yeah, and I chop off her head.
Nice.
Just one clean slice right through, blazing with psionic energy.
Yeah.
And then I turn and look at Ruh Dorn and I say, "Fucking call me Alas again."
You do have a second attack action.
Thanks, friend. Friendo. Friend.
I'll accept that. I'm in a good mood.
Very nice.
I got my bloodlust. All right, guys, I gotta get going.
Yeah, we gotta call that a night. We're way past time, but thank you guys for hanging out long enough to get through this Dusk Till Dawn
It was fun.
strip club. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like, you know, forced the stripper deaths upon you, you know. There's a couple things that could have sparked it. Garrett and Peyo, you both have lasting, you don't know why. You know, I'm just gonna, you know what, never mind.